I'm finally ready, and I don't have music in my ears. There we go. Get both headphones in, get my controller in hand. I'm sorry, I did not have anything ready before I hit the start button, so I had to take some time to do things. Anyway, my controller is working. Don't hit new game, that would be catastrophic. Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. Okay, I thought one of the things on the layout was like wrong. Ugh. I was about to start crying myself to sleep. And my glass is also very dirty. But hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. Today, we're back with some more Urban Myth Dissolution Center. My favorite little spooky game. If you guys don't know what Urban Myth Dissolution Center is, if this is your first stream here, maybe, I don't know. Basically, we, Azami, are a girl with the ability to see vestiges of the past with some special glasses, like these ones right here, except they're round and not boring. And let you see the past. Anyway, our goal here is to basically find myths with the help of our driver Jasmine and our boss, the all-seeing this guy on the screen. He's like God, he can see everything from anywhere. He's insane. Last time we were hunting the ghost of a girl who was cheated on by her boyfriend. And then she was like in a house and she was like, how dare you cheat on me? Stab, 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 stab. And then they both died and now she haunts the place. And now we got to figure out what the heck is happening. Our client, Mr. Live Streamer guy, was faking some of it, but some of it was real because we got the real thing on video. So now we got to figure out what the hell is going on here. Things might not be as they seem. They might be less supernatural than they appear, but that's it for the synopsis. I hope I didn't forget anything. I did the pin message. I did the Discord thing. I did the Boost Guy tweet. I think I did everything. I think I'm ready to go. I have no reason to hold myself up any further. All right, then. Let's get started. I clicked out of the game. All right. Load me? Okay. It's always tough getting back into this game because I always feel like I don't have a good grasp of what the hell just happened. But I think my summary did it justice enough. But what we can do is actually I can open up the left trigger and look up what the heck is happening. Yeah, here we go. So this is what we saw last time, essentially. Yeah, so he was staging the whole thing. We have information on the girl's father, the dead woman, by the way. So you might want to look into that. And then we got the ghost on camera. I love the sobbing head explosion emoji. That's so good. Anyway, I think we are ready to continue though. Oh yeah, we identified her as Bloody Mary, but it might be something different. All right, determine the ghost's background and assess the extent of a setup. All right, you gotta figure out how much he's faked, essentially. Sorry. What do we start? Let's start with talking to Jasmine. About last night. But breathe in, breathe out, please. Don't get how you have the patience, Sammy. All right, what do you think?
I thought that everything was a setup by Kinoko-san as material for his channel. But seeing the ghost being filmed like that, we can't be so sure anymore, right?
Yeah.
But if so, what should we do now? And what's going to happen to me?
Oh yeah, that's right. She got her ankle scratched up. And apparently, as the Bloody Mary myth goes, if you get scratched, you're gonna die. So, you know, relax. You heard the boss man earlier. You could look into the true nature of the ghost.
What should we look into next?
You know, it was a setup, but let's check with the shroom head. If we found anything that wasn't a setup, that might turn into a clue.
I see what you mean. On it.
Yeah, and the ghost father.
By the way, I saw something on socials. It's about Miwako Yotsuya's father, I think.
I asked around in my own network. Pretty easy find.
Wow, that's great.
And you feel like talking to her dad, meet me at the apartment gate. I'll go grab the van. All right, so I guess we'll be doing that later.
Were you okay last night?
Of course I wasn't. You have some nerve showing up today after what you did. My neck still hurts.
Breathe in, breathe out. So, about yesterday?
Some nerve you have. Out with it.
Last night you were playing a stream a setup.
Ugh.
Where you attacked me while pretending to be Ghost, correct?
I was, and that Jasmine chick turns up uninvited. And Buzz kills everything, just like that.
Also, when you grabbed my leg the other day in the park across the road.
Yeah, I hid in the bushes, scare you, rushed to your rescue. I was filming that, you know.
About the ghosts, not at the park. Was the ghost standing behind Jasmine you as well?
That wasn't me. And the first that showed up in the stream wasn't me either. I was summoning with everything I got. Why won't she appear? Mary, Mary, Mary! Oh!
Huh?
What? What?
Huh? I thought that was Kinoko-san, but you're here, which means...
What are you babbling about anyway?
The ghost just showed up in the mirror just now. Didn't you see her?
Come on, not again. I give up. It's you. Definitely you. You're the one who's been haunted by the ghost. Congratulations. Jeez.
I'm the one who's haunted.
Found a clue. The ghost's target. Yeah, I feel like that was bound to come. And also, God, my controller cable's all tangled. It's like curling on itself.
Ooh. The comments are pretty toxic from yesterday's stream.
You both messed me up. Totally.
The views are going up and up.
That I appreciate. Of course he does.
Oh yes, about your stream. Did you know the ghost was filmed again in that one?
Huh? Really?
I guess not.
Okay. We gotta talk to her next.
The park over there looks just as cozy. I wish you could go on a relaxed walk like Hinata-san. Bit of a row last night. About what happened last night. I heard a loud noise late at night and thought another incident might be happening. But it was just the boy in room 104 causing a fuss, yes? Can't wait for people to die or something again.
What the hell?
The woman from the incident, Miwako Yotsuya, we're looking into her family. Ah yes, the woman from room 104. Her family, you say? Did I mention the man had no family at all? Really? A woman seemed to have a family, but their daughter was the culprit of a terrible murder. Maybe it was the finger pointing, but I heard they hardly did anything about it. Some parents could be so heartless. But as they cause all this trouble, you'd think they'd come and apologize or something. If you see them, tell them to come say sorry. Okay, if I meet them, I'll tell them. That reminds me. I wonder if Jasmine was able to find out about Miwako Yotsuya's father.
Not a clue. Woman's father's address. Yeah, that's all we're doing.
I've rechecked details with Kinoko-san. The ghosts that appeared at the park and at the ritual were both Kinoko-san. On the other hand, the other sightings may have been actual ghosts.
I see. Gotcha. As you said, the problem's not solved yet. Well then, let's go say hi to Miwako Yotsuya's father.
Yes! I'm surprised how easily you got in touch with him.
Not exactly easy. But yeah, piece of cake. Vroom vroom! New building, the father's home. This is where Miyako Yotsuya grew up. Their father still lives here. I did call first to tell them why we're here. Would you want to talk?
Understood.
Basically, why does the apartment ghost pop up and what's it trying to do? Looking into Miyako Yotsuya might tell us something.
Gotcha. I'll go ask about Miwako-san.
Oh, I got some clues to collect. All right. All right. I was talking to Jasmine. Looks pretty normal for the family home of a ghost. But I guess you can't assume since parents and children can be totally different. I would have thought she had more to say, but okay.
Hello, we're from the Myth Dissolution Center. May we ask you a few questions?
Want to know about our daughter?
Have you heard about the ghost at the Umikicho apartment?
A ghost?
So our team is investigating urban myths. We believe the apartment ghost might be your daughter, and we're trying to find out more. This might be a lot to take in, of course.
I see. This is a rather sudden notion.
Mr. Yotsuya, how should we...
Oh yes, I should introduce myself. Tsugoyo Yotsuya. I almost butchered that. Please, call me Tsugo.
Alright then, Tsuko-san, thank you.
This is a strange question, but if I went to that apartment, would I be able to meet my daughter's ghosts?
Huh? Like to talk to her?
I admit I do, even if she did cause such an accident or incident. Miwako is my daughter.
You really care about her.
Regardless of her choices, she is my child. Is this unusual?
Oh no, it's just not what I expected.
That is you. I'm directly saying it's unusual, but okay.
The neighbor lady described the parents as heartless, I think.
Found a clue. Daughter loving father. I want to look at the rest of the room real quick. Oh, we can get the impression of the father.
I should write up some notes while I can. Miwako Yotsuya's father. He seems heartbroken at losing Miwako-san. When I mentioned the apartment ghost, what did he say?
Let's just see here.
Yes, he must think about his daughter a lot. This is totally different from what the neighbor lady said.
Alright. Tsugoyo Yotsuya, father of Miwako Yotsuya, the rumored ghost, lives alone, having also lost his wife. Seems to want to see his daughter, and obviously still loves her a lot. Poor guy's lost all the women in his life. Not saying that in like a... Never mind. You get my point, probably. Let's finish talking to him. I don't know why I stopped. Anything else?
By the way, where is Miwako's mother?
My wife, she was gravely affected by our daughter's death. Maybe because of that, she had a serious illness and followed our daughter on less than 6 months after her death.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry for bringing it up. It may be hard to talk about this, but could we ask you about Miwako-san and the incident?
Yes, our daughter was energetic and optimistic, and continued doing sports through college. We thought she would do fine in society too. It may have been her serious personality. Probably had a mental breakdown. I've imagined she might stab a man and commit suicide. I believe it's because of her breakdown. Why else would she do such a thing?
We heard the man was selfish and abusive.
Newspapers and weeklies write whatever they want. I think he was genuinely worried about our daughter. I've been in similar shoes myself.
Similar shoes?
One of my younger colleagues at work had trouble adapting to our workplace and started refusing to show up. I was worried and sometimes visited them at home to check up on them.
Excuse me, I'm not sure I understand. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, I'm telling you about my daughter's workplace boss. He was concerned about her and went to check on her.
Sorry, I'm still confused.
So, is he saying that she never had a boyfriend?
Could you tell me about the incident from start to finish?
I see. My daughter had joined a PR agency, a dream career for her. Her assignment preferences didn't work out, and the team she joined was a den of abuse. She fell into depression a few months after joining, shut herself in her apartment. Her boss, probably worried, went to check on her. Mistakenly thinking he was forcing her to go back to work, she grabbed a pair of scissors and stabbed him. Then stabbed and killed herself.
Killing a man and committing suicide does match up, but it wasn't something like a man she was living with cheated on her?
Cheated on her?
We'll get back to you when we've made sense of this. Sorry.
Interesting. So maybe the information we've been fed so far has been false information. Interesting.
Boxes are piled up here. Maybe these are Miwako-san's things, brought back but left as is. A Buddha-style altar. The door is closed. We shouldn't open this without asking.
All right. Looks like we're not gonna get much out of this place as is.
Jasmine, his story is so different from what we've heard.
Huh? What do you mean? Agency work, abusive boss? What? Is this the wrong house? No, can't be. Oh yeah, the apartment. Check if the apartment address is correct.
Good idea. On it.
But how am I supposed to check that? Oh, the boxes. Oh, what? Okay. I just talked to him again.
Excuse me, about the apartment your daughter used to live in. Could you tell us the address?
Oh, yes. Address, apartment address. Flats Umeki 104 123 Umekichi Honcho. Oh god. Umeki Honcho. There you go, I got it. It's an old apartment with a park across the road.
Oh yes, that's right. The Umi Kicho apartment with the park just in front.
So, hear anything interesting?
Miwako Yutsuya did indeed live in an apartment in Umikicho.
Yeah, I checked on my end too. The apartment where the ghost popped up is Umeki Flats 104.
Umeki Flats?
Wait, so what did he say? Flats Umeki. Anyway, let's keep looking for clues on Miwako Yutsuya and confirming them.
Okay, understood. I'll keep looking into Miwako-san.
Found a clue, conflicting info. Nothing else to say from you two, right? Oh.
So, I know this is asking a lot, but would you mind if we took a look at your daughter's belongings?
The things. Almost all her things in the apartment had bloodstains on them, so we disposed of them. The things we brought back should be in a cardboard box in the next room.
Thank you very much. May we take a look at the altar in the room back there? If possible, I'd like to see your daughter's picture.
Please do. Go ahead and open the altar if it's closed. I keep it closed since seeing her photo there is difficult for me.
Alright. This must be the box he mentioned. Aha! The apartment address is on it too! That's the right one! Flats Umeki 104 123 Umeki Honcho. He told me earlier, but something feels off. Let's take a photo just in case. A box of mostly clothing? Jeans, t-shirts, boyish boyish 20s fashion. The ghost we saw at the apartment wore a white dress. It's a totally different look.
Found a clue, mismatched belongings. What the hell is happening? Now I'm actually getting really confused. Okay. Okay, so the address on the box matches the address we know, but not the address he told us. The belongings in the box don't match the person he is describing. So maybe that apartment belonged to a guy? And it's unrelated to his daughter?
He gave us permission, so let's open the altar. Let's see, 2 photo stands. A woman in her 50s. This is probably her mother. And this must be her? A young and energetic girl with short hair.
Reminds me of a certain Azami.
Not at all what I expected the ghost to look like. But why? This is Miwako Yotsuya, right?
Found a clue, short-haired woman.
I should think this over. The ghost was known as Miwako Yotsuya. We learned that a person called Miwako Yotsuya did exist and has passed away. And the more we hear from her father, the more confused I get. There are common factors, but so many things don't match up at all.
Puzzling. If what matters is that you deduce based on the effects you discovered. Did Miwako Yotsuya have similar characteristics to the rumored ghost? What have you learned about her hairstyle, clothing, and personality?
Most of the info conflicts with what we've initially heard. This overturns some of our initial assumptions, but maybe this means that
Maybe Miwako Yotsuya is a different person from the Umeki Flats ghost. Yeah.
Miwako Yotsuya is a different person from the Omeki Flats ghost. Wait, could it be? Do our investigations so far even mean anything? What about the Omeki Flats ghost? I really don't understand this.
Oh my god. So, hear anything interesting? Alright.
The woman's belongings include a lot of boyish 20s clothing.
Not certain from what we heard about both Miwako Yotsuya and the ghost. Any photos of Miwako around? Check for spots where one might be put up.
There was a photo on the altar, a woman with short hair.
Totally different look from the long-haired ghost. You confirm that the woman in the altar photo is our Miwako Yotsuya, yeah?
I did. Wonder what's going on.
Found a clue, completely different woman. This is weird.
Jasmine! I can't make sense of this at all. I thought coming here would help us get to the bottom of this ghost situation, but it feels like we're just getting further away from the truth.
Why though?
Unless I do something, I'll solve nothing and Bloody Mary will come for me. Eve, not now.
Whoa, seriously?
Wait, dissolution? In the state we're in?
How's it going? You seem as confused as ever, Mrs. Ami.
Director, I really don't think I can do this. The more we look into Miwako Yotsuya, the further we get from what we first heard. We're not getting any closer to figuring out this ghost.
You do realize we're chasing a ghost for this case, and sometimes ghosts suddenly disappear. This ghost happens to be Bloody Mary, a ghost that appears in the mirror. A fake anomaly wouldn't have made things this interesting. The true thrill of urban myths is this maelstrom of clues and ensuing chaos.
You're enjoying this way too much.
Oh, but I thought you would understand, Mrs. Ami. Anyway, let us first unravel the mystery of the ghost in the mirror.
Can we even try with all this mess?
Oh, before we start, would you kindly relay a message to Jasmine?
Sure, what is it?
Oh, we don't get to know. Okay. Huh? Sarah Yashiki? Who the heck? Why do we need to look into this person?
Director would like you to. Not sure why.
Jeez, never explains anything. Not that I care. It shouldn't take too long.
Sounds great. Sarah Yashiki? What is it that we find from looking into her?
Mrs. Ami, now is not the time for random distractions. Behold, the eye reveals all. Eye opener.
Hello. It's the it's like the hexagon cylinder thing. That's a hexagon, right? 1, 2, 3. No, that's an octagon. Right? Because you got 1, 2, 3 sides in the front. You have 2 on the top and bottom, and then 3 on the other side. I know my shapes. It's an octagon. I said octagon, right? I don't know.
Let the dissolution begin.
Yes.
I need a sip of water first. Seems good.
Now, as these are rather important factors, I would like to recap various elements.
Important factors?
This kind of anomalous occurrence. The combination of conditions can be surprisingly important. Our help was requested because a ghost appeared during Kinoko-san's live stream. Why was the ghost filmed in this video?
Isn't it because Kinoko-san was doing a summoning ritual?
That is an insufficient answer. You need to dig in one layer deeper.
Do you mean in more detail?
Yes, that will turn out to be crucial. So, Mrs. Ame,
Yes?
why did the rumored ghost appear in Kinoko-san's stream?
Because they called the woman's name.
He called her 3 times. Mary, Mary, Mary. That is a requirement for summoning Bloody Mary. Kinoko-san was invoking her name each time he filmed his streams.
Great. It is a critical and an indispensable condition. Calling the woman's name was the key to a successful summoning. Next, let us go over the entity that was summoned.
The entity that was summoned?
The ghost that we have been tasked with proving through this case. So, Mrs. Ami,
Yes?
they are a previous resident of room 104, which Kinoko-san is renting now. The one who left behind the murder weapon, kitchen knife, and is being cited even now as a ghost. How would you describe this female ghost you are investigating?
It's long haired in a dress. But the girl herself is a mushroom cut in glasses. Or I guess short hair boyish look, not glasses, my bad. I'm describing Azami. But the ghost itself is this.
A long-haired woman wearing a dress. We know she murdered a man who cheated on her, then committed suicide.
Great. You saw through the confusion. Rumors of a ghost in the apartment, clues to the neighbor lady, and the woman's face on social media. All of that data leads to her identity.
This whole time, we had assumed that the woman was Miyako Yotsuya. But with her father's story, her photo and clothes, all of it was different.
Exactly. As if there was 2 separate Miwako Yotsuyas. Short-haired Miwako-san. Or long-haired Miwako-san. As if looking into an infinity mirror.
This solution is such a cool sequence.
Let us move on. Other confusing information included the rumors surrounding the ghost. Your investigation seemed to follow a long-haired woman in a dress, formerly a resident of room 104. And you arrived at a short-haired boyish woman instead.
That's right. And now everything's a confusing mess.
There was a reason why the investigation took a complicated turn. Despite the 2 women having such differing characteristics, there were similar conditions and clues that led to confusion between the 2 incidents. So, Mrs. Ami, what exactly was the cause of this confusion?
is the address and the apartment name, for sure.
It's because of the address and apartment names.
Excellent. Well observed.
While talking to Miyako Utsuya's father, too many things didn't match up. So we checked the address in case we were at the wrong house. In the moment, I assumed it was the same apartment because of the park nearby and similar sounding names.
Miyako Utsuya's address is Flat Umeki 104 123 Umeki Honcho. The room rented by Kinoko-san was Umeki Flats 104 123 Umekicho.
The address and apartment name are different.
Side by side, the difference is obvious. The strong similarity can throw you off due to your bias. Case in point, another related gossip on social media pointed out this discrepancy. Now is a good time for a recap. During the investigation, more clues we gathered, the more confusing things became. Yet it was also those clues that led us to the truth. So, Mrs. Ami,
Yes?
what did we discover about this case and the clues about the ghosts and the addresses?
Everything isn't a setup because we did see something. 2 incidents were not fake.
There could have been 2 murder-suicides, but probably not.
Well, I mean, we did learn about the quarrels at our workplace. So I guess the answer would be this because we misunderstood the situation.
The clues we found at the Utsuya family home revealed everything. This case is an incident caused by a woman who had a breakdown due to workplace stress. Trouble in the workplace caused all of this.
Does new information push out older clues in your awareness? There was another incident, remember? Please think it over again.
Okay, then that means, does that mean there were 2 murder-suicides? That seems so unlikely, though. I feel like, if anything, it makes more sense that the neighbor made it up, but I guess you can't discard that information necessarily.
In this case, there were 2 separate incidents that got mixed up. Through our investigations, we found that 2 were clearly different. But if we had trusted the rumors without checking further, we'd have seen them as one.
Brilliant. The 2 incidents look very similar on the surface. Their similarities lead to confusion, like a misleading clickbait article header. Had you not visited the premises and talked directly with the related individuals with Sazami, this answer might have been beyond you entirely.
It's dissolution time.
Now for my final question. About the true nature of the ghost supposedly stolen by Kinoko-san.
The true nature of the ghost?
She has dark and long hair and wears a white dress. She previously committed a murder-suicide in room 104. Unable to forgive her partner for cheating, she stabbed him numerous times with a kitchen knife on the tatami mat area in room 104.
Yes, I confirmed that when I saw Kinoko-san's room through clairvoyance.
So, Mrs. Ami,
Yes?
tell us about the true nature of the ghost. The ghost whose existence Kinoko-san asked us to prove.
Its true nature? As in, there's an actual ghost who can't pass on peacefully due to this tragic incident? Is that what you mean?
No, that's not what I mean.
What?
Now. Should be about time.
Time for what?
Our phone?
It's from Jasmine. Picking up.
Please do.
Oh, no, this is bad.
Jasmine?
Checked on Sarah Yashiki, like you two, but jeez. Who would've thunk?
Hold on, Jasmine. Where are you? Your voice keeps dropping out.
That incident in the apartment we looked at. Murder-suicide.
What about the murder-suicide in Kinoko-san's apartment?
on aid. What's that? Only one of them died in that incident. Huh? Lost connection. A vital detail has been revealed. I had trouble making it out, but Jasmine was telling us about the past murder-suicide in Kinoko-san's apartment. Only one of them died. I wonder how far she went to park the van. But anyway, Jasmine's information should enable you to answer my earlier question. Only one person died in the murder-suicide. Now then, Mrs. Ami, back to the question. Of course. The ghost that Kinoko-san asked us to prove the existence of. Tell us, what is the true nature of Bloody Mary?
It's a living person. It wasn't a second murder-suicide. It was one murder-suicide. And an actual just, flat-out murder. Should I turn on the music a little bit? I feel like I should, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
We had thought the ritual summoned a ghost, but the woman was actually a living person. Fabulous. The mystery at the heart of this case. Bloody Mary's true nature has been revealed. The mystery is now solved.
Dissolution. Sick.
So the ghost is actually a living person. But how could that be? What did Jasmine find out? The woman still wanders around the apartment, remembering her agonizing past. What do you mean? I went and checked on Sarah Yashiki. Jasmine! First of all, Sarah Yashiki, she's the former resident of room 104. That means Sarah Yashiki is the person who committed the murder-suicide.
About that, maybe this wasn't a murder-suicide.
What? That means...
The murder weapon is still out there. Could be just plain murder.
Wait, what? Really? I see. How very interesting. The Sarah Yashiki, a ghost that appears in the vicinity of room 104, could be a murderer.
Those rooms are all smoke and mirrors.
Wait, what do you mean?
Sarah Yashiki didn't die in the murder-suicide. She lived.
Is that so? Hold on, I don't understand. We can discuss the specifics at a later time.
Let's get to room 104 right now. Kinoko's in danger.
He is?
Sorry, this is cool.
How could this have happened?
Oh, I freaking clicked out of the game. I forgot.
He's still calling her name. Mary, Mary, Mary. If he hadn't spoken of her, I wouldn't have had to. I wouldn't have had to kill him. None of that matters anymore. If I take the form of a ghost, I can hide the truth with stories. I can't let more people see that mirror. I must destroy it.
How can you call yourself a viewer? You're not even a fan. Pick apart my every word and action. Tease the streamer all you want, but pay your dues first. You and your stupid comments. So I thought, I'll have to make the mirror the star of the show. Let everyone get a good look at this mirror, they'll... Who are you? Give me your name.
Mary, Mary, Mary.
Mary? Yes, my summoning worked.
Destroy, destroy, destroy.
Destroy? Ooh, is that like one of Bloody Mary's top hits? Hold on a second. What's with the knife? That's dangerous.
Must destroy the mirror.
No! Help! Help me!
Kinoko-san!
Sit down! My god, dude, Jasmine's insane with it.
Kinoko-san, are you okay?
Huh? What? What's going on?
Kinoko-san, she's the previous resident of this room. Either Bloody Mary or a ghost. She's a living person.
What?
Are you okay, Jasmine? You're bleeding.
That's not mine. It's Sarah Yashiki's. I think it's just fake blood. She covered herself in it to look more like that ghost. This is the infamous Bloody Mary, huh?
Can't believe you were Bloody Mary, Hinata-san.
I'll call the cops. You keep an eye on the shroom.
Wait, hold on. No, Sarah Yashiki. I thought, okay, so yeah, she went under an alias, okay.
Understood.
What? So the ghost who showed up in the stream isn't actually a ghost and is a living woman?
That's right. There never was a ghost. Devastation and judgment.
So you're talking again?
I'm awake, wide awake. I was wondering if those prophecies on the cards always happen. I was just thinking, not napping.
Prophecies can be read in so many different ways.
Yes, of course. Just feels like they were foretelling what happened. You're an awesome fighter, by the way. I didn't realize.
Yeah, well, I actually lift, so. Damn, she's drunk!
With you as a partner, I feel like we can solve any case that comes our way.
Hey, reminder, I'm just your driver. Whatever. Oh, let's get the UMDC videos up.
Oh, you're right. Wait, this is the incident we just solved. What? But we just wrapped everything up.
That's the norm. Just watch it on the drive back to the center.
Bloody Mary appears, huh?
Still, what an intriguing Bloody Mary.
I'm still confused about most of it. Why did Sarah Yashiki attack Kinoko-san?
Kinoko-san had nothing to do with it. She wanted to destroy the mirror.
Does that mean the murder weapon Jasmine spoke of? One never found in the murder case? Was the mirror?
When Kinoko-san mentioned showing a trick on the mirror, Sarah Yashiki must have worried that so many eyes on the mirror would expose her. Of course, this is simply speculation. Only the police know the details.
I'm sorry, but how is a mirror a murder weapon? Like, you'd have to hit someone with, like, the back or side of the mirror, because if you hit him with the front, the glass is just gonna shatter. I don't know, man. It seems a little bit of a stretch. Maybe she saw herself in the mirror as she, like, committed the act and was, like, traumatized by, like, her reflection and never wanted to see the mirror again. That seems more likely to me, personally. I don't think the mirror as a murder weapon makes much sense. I think she was just, like, a little bit, you know, a little crazy.
Of course, this is simply speculation. Only the police know the details. After killing the man with a shard of the mirror, Sarah Yashiki wiped off the blood and put the shard back in place.
I guess I mean, maybe I didn't notice the mirror had some cracks in it. If that's the case, then yeah, that makes sense.
Then she put the knife in the man's hand and stabbed herself, making it look like a murder-suicide.
Then how did she live? Oof. How did she stab her? Listen, you don't just stab yourself for fun.
She made sure to get the blood around her neck to paint the picture well.
With no evidence, the police had to release her. She left the murders of the woman.
Oh, I see. I understand now. She made it look like someone else died. Okay. Or she, like, the person killed himself. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not following this super well.
She let the rumors of the woman in room 104 dying spread far and wide.
So whenever she was spotted, she acted like a ghost?
Playing the part of the ghost, she also made sure the rumors stayed loud and active. You felt the effects firsthand, didn't you? Your story was hidden under layers of false truths.
The Miwako incident. What happened to the mirror?
Ah, yes, the mirror. It still decorates the wall of its beloved room 104. Actually, I believe that both of the incidents were brought about due to the influence of that mirror. I can barely contain my speculations.
Please do.
More importantly, thank you, Mrs. Ami. It was nice of you to bring back this Illuminance card. This Illuminate card. Reflection of Death, owned by Kinoko-san.
He no longer wanted it. His summoning ritual failed and the ghost is a living person. He insisted I just take it.
The prophecy itself was fulfilled, it seems.
Hey, Director?
What is it?
While doing a social media research, I saw people revealing others' personal information or posting random guesses, and having fun doing so even.
What about it?
What about it? How could they cause someone else such pain? Not feel any remorse?
I simply don't care.
Huh?
Rumors say a ghost haunts that apartment. I'm sure there was a murder or something bloody and horrific. Take interest and sniff around. Yet, do they care about what became of the woman living in the room? No. Public interest doesn't last long. It's all someone else's mess. A mere piece of entertainment.
That's terrible.
The rumors themselves aren't inherently evil. The problem lies with the people who handle them.
The people who handle rumors?
Maybe that space needs something drastic. Great reset. Devastation. Judgment.
Director? Son?
Samejima incident. Great reset. Urban Myth Dissolution Center.
Completed episode 2, Reflection of Death. Okay. Oh, he's trying to summon his daughter. Oh, poor guy.
Miwako. 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 Episode 3, Stairway to Limbo.
Oh my god. That ending was interesting. Oh god.
Did you see that weird sight?
Weird cards and a countdown?
Yeah, I heard the devastation and judgment thing.
Cult fans planning something crazy. They're behind the bomb attack on the chief cabinet secretary. Bomb attack? They have a countdown? Must be till their next attack. Tons of bombs going off when it reaches 0, lol. Who the hell is that behind us? What were they called again? Sam and Zimmerers? Same Zimmers? We've heard that before. Yes, Zimmers. I could picture them doing this. I'll race you if you keep saying that, XD.
Huh? Must be imagining things.
Breaking news. A terrorist bomb attack took place yesterday by unknown parties, killing 3. Secretary of Police urged caution when approaching unattended items in public spaces. Next, updates on the missing persons. I see. So the countdown may be a statement of intent.
I'm scared. It's going to happen when it reaches 0. And why are they even doing this?
The countdown page shows the devastation and judgment painting. They are anticipating the advent of war, natural disasters, or pandemic.
Kawaii.
When the paradigm shifts, there's a chance for their lives to change fundamentally. Thought that does seem to be an opportunistic view of the Great Reset.
My God.
Did they really get to change their lives?
Do you seem to believe so? Looking forward to that day. The day when all the fools will have everything exposed and judged.
Huh?
Now, I should brief you on the new request. There's a mystery-themed tour whose participants are said to go missing. We have been asked to find out the identity of the tour organizer and their goal.
My God. I can't read.
So you know, the client is anonymous.
Sounds as fishy as it could get.
An important point of note. If they realize who we are and why we're there, may cancel the tour outright.
Does this mean that we'll be participating in the tour incognito?
You may hear angels sounding their trumpets. But please do be careful.
Oh my God. Back in the van we go. So this Ueno Occult and Dark Mystery Tour. Mysterious tour, unknown organizer, people going missing. Is this for real? And I heard it's invite only, right? Means we'll be there instead of the client. They okay with handing us the tickets or whatevs?
Should I wear a mask or something?
Would that even help? This is a good point. How would that even help? Oh dear. Oh God, let me click back into the game. Ooh, there you go. This ain't a hardcore deep cover gig. I promise unless they realize we were given the tour tickets. So don't you go introducing yourself as a center rep, okay?
I'll try not to.
Anyway, on the menu today, find out the identity of the tour's organizer and their goal, eh? With the risk of having the tour itself called off, the organizer realizes who we are. If the organizer realizes who we are, sorry.
So I should wear a mask then.
We're regular normies. No one's even gonna notice anything we do. That's that. Mind checking socials about the tour itself for starters? Ugh.
Yes.
Going undercover. Better read a bit about the tour, yeah? Can't find any info on the tour outside socials. Need to check for rumors around this obscure Ueno Occult and Dark tour. And find out who might be going on it.
Indeed.
Alright, so we gotta gather informed tours, search for keywords related to the tour, and find keywords related to our tour participants. Okay. And right away we have a keyword. Alrighty. From Occult and Dark Official. The popular secret tour Occult and Dark is officially here. Dates and locations are being sent by DM to the few lucky selected participants.
This is the tour?
Looks like it. Only for selected participants, huh? What a concept. Nothing in here. You know, look at yet. Oh wait. Ah, I already looked at this. Ah, blasting me up. Give me that keyword, baby.
I should probably look up Occult and Dark.
Might get some hits from old posts. Seems like there are tons of rumors though. Might be able to narrow things down with some keywords from people who went before. There's keyword Occult and Dark. The tour will cover Shino Banzu Pond Anomaly, the truth about the unsolved case in Ueno Park, and the secret underground facility in Ueno and barrier that protects Tokyo. Do not under any circumstances tell anyone what you see on this tour.
Anomaly, unsolved case, underground facility, barrier?
Sounds like quite the tour. This is kind of occult tourism. I guess they'll be hitting Ueno's famous occult spots. They're doing that tour with the wild rumors? I want to go. How do you apply? Looks pretty popular. Sure does. Better check on this.
Getting a reaction for the words wild rumors.
Doesn't wild rumors sound a bit like wild tubers you can forage or something?
Oh, what?
Yeah, actually, what are you talking about? There's keyword wild rumors. The tour is not just invite only, it's held randomly. No one even knows who puts it on. A closed door, exclusive tour? So mysterious. I've heard rumors of a secret base in the Ueno Underground. You can actually go there? No way, right? A tour of Ueno's urban myths. I only know of one of them. The one where Saigo-san's statue moves, or was it the dog statue? I heard this from an occult researcher, but places with a large flow of people like Ueno Station have rips in the space-time continuum. What? Those rips tend to be the source of many mysteries. Bro, I don't know about that. What? I have to know more. Seriously, did anyone actually get selected?
How lucky that our client got selected.
Seriously. Oh, I'm understanding now. So we got the tickets from our client and we're going in place of them. Okay.
Maybe I'll find other tour participants with this keyword.
Totally. Get on that. Search keyword selected. All right. Got some info going. Yeah, so we need to do more terms. Got it. What? Call Dark and Wild Rumors doesn't work? Wild Rumors work? Wild Rumors works. Okay. Alien streamer Cattle Miu, or MIU. Have you heard this wild rumor that there's a mysterious being on this timeline on the same level as Ueno Occult and Dark? I keep forgetting the name though.
A mysterious being?
Oh, what's that? Is this some secret account? There's so many weird accounts out there, lol. You end up mutuals automatically or something? Not the term mutuals, man. At that point, you might as well just type moots. Are you talking about Natasha Singh? Okay.
What is that? Who is Natasha Singh?
Oh, I think I've heard that name in some of her myth. Oh, let's check it out. Natasha Singh. This is back when the little bird. This is back when the little bird was still chirping. Please tell me that's a reference to Twitter. Please tell me that's a reference to Twitter. That's so funny. I wonder if this account still exists. Have you heard of Natasha Singh? She had more than 700,000 followers, but the creepiest part is most of them have no recollection of following her. Following her didn't bring any bad luck, but that made it even more spooky. What could Natasha Singh gain? There was no bio or profile picture on the account. Rumors began to fly about who could have made the account and why. Some mentioned a sick hospitalized woman with the same name. She is said to have jumped from her hospital room and died. Is this account a manifestation of her spirit? No matter how deep everyone digs, they can't find a thing. Maybe you should unfollow her before it's too late. I really like the bonus urban myths that are just there for fun. It's really fun. Anyway, not mutuals. You end up following them even though you never followed. It sounds like T-Series. That's a goddamn like nostalgic throwback. Huh? Unstoppable as an influencer, lol. They had like 700,000 followers, right? Just looking at their profile on your phone made you follow or something. And once you were following, things got intense. I was searching for it. You'll find a whole bunch of them, lol. Aside from the Natasha Singh story that I know, wasn't it some kind of ultimate hacking tool or whatnot? All right, nothing else out of here. Seeing selected doesn't give us anything. Yeah. Seeing this doesn't do anything. Okay. All right. Kaiba Ichiran at Card Enthusiast. Hey, Occult and Dark organizers, I'm waiting for my invite DM. You think they'll get a DM if they ask like that? Never hurts to try. True. This is very true. How do you get the invite email? How do you qualify? Do you need to know things like follower count, annual salary, and marital status? Yeah, dude, you can only show up if you're single. If you're married, sorry, go back to your wife and kids, buddy. So God, there's this stupid like bit of nail that's like sticking out of my thumb that's been like scratching me this entire stream. Ugh, need to file it down. All right. I heard those who get the email never come back after Occult and Dark. I'm sure they're writing in the river Styx right now. Creepy, but you get a DM for a tour you never signed up for, right? That's a death trap. You have to be crazy to go. You don't think it's a lie that you get an invite DM, but it's not. I went on the tour last year. You can't get that kind of experience anywhere else. So you're spreading rumors about people going missing, lol. Isn't Occult and Dark infamous for people going missing or meeting misfortune? The tours themselves are their own urban myths, like if the guides are even human or not. The whole invite-only tour thing is suspicious too. If I got a DM invite, I'd 100% think it's spam. I got an invite went before. It was such an experience. I find myself wondering if it was all just a weird dream even now. Yamada gas mask heads for another world. I got the infamous DM for the Oeno Occult and Dark tour. The message really comes out of nowhere. I'll post a report article soon, so be on the lookout for it. Banned temporarily, but I'm back. All right, so we gotta find some evidence. We're looking for info on past tour participants, other tour participants, past tours, and on the current tour. Okay, so this person's went on the tour last year. Those who've been on the tour seem to be pretty happy with it. I guess people aren't actually going missing. Ugh. Found a clue, past participants. Yes. The call on Dark infamous going missing, meaning misfortune. I don't think it's suspicious. I didn't think it's spam. I got an invite and went before. Such an experience. Okay, yeah. But some people are saying it was like a dream. What's with this tour? Oh, nothing. Okay. This is definitely one, though. Another participant. Do you know this person, Jasmine? It's Yamada Gas Mask. Pretty famous as a web journal. Found a clue. Yamada Gas Mask. All right. I think this might be it. Wow, an invite-only event. Sounds pretty mysterious. Well, that mystery is what gets people intrigued. The invite-only part draws them in even more. Yep, found a clue. A tour filled with mystery. All right, we just need info on past tours. Oh, God. Maybe here. Maybe this. Going on the tour, never coming back. People go missing? That's hard to believe. Yeah, okay. Let's see. What the hell is this message about? I was banned, but I'm totally. Could it be that his account got frozen and he couldn't be contacted? That wouldn't be enough to be considered missing. Okay. I don't think this has anything to do with it. That's just like some bonus stuff. Maybe this. Secret base? Something like that exists? We're watching way too many action movies. All right, we need info on past tours. Maybe this. Qualify? I wonder how many people sign up in the first place. An invite DM comes even if you never signed up? Really now? People just go with it and join? Going missing, meeting misfortune, really? People going missing, if so, the police would normally be involved. Found a clue, rumors of missing persons. Okay, there you go, we got it. It's your social media research. That what you need? Tour is better known than I thought. More people have been on it than I expected. Basically, you are talking about it as if it's a rumor or something. Maybe it's like a hobby for the organizer? Bum, 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 bum.
A tour focusing on mystery spots in the Ueno area. Fully invite only.
It said that some participants have gone missing? Yep, that's the point of this request.
Isn't this case pretty dangerous then?
For now, we sneak in as normies and hide who we are from the organizer and participants. Head to the meeting point, blend in with the group, gather clues ninja style, okay?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Shinobazu Pond.
I think it's that group there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Excuse me, is this the meeting point?
Aw.
He's kind of cute. Kind of cutie patootie. No, I don't think so. We're looking for the Ueno Occult and Dark Mystery Tour. We read that we'd be gathering here.
Whoa, spooky guy with a mask.
You are registered. Kindly show me your invitation DMs.
Yes.
Thank you. Kindly wait here for a few more.
That guy in the middle of the screen right now. Oh, okay. Bunch of freak shows. God.
Sorry for being rude. I didn't think anyone would be taking part in pairs. But I'm glad we have more girls joining us. Yeah! Got power!
Huh? You're together? Is that even legit?
First time I hear that +1s are valid. That being said, I wouldn't have had any friends willing to accompany me here. Now that all our participants are here, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a journey of mystery and deep insight. The Ueno Occult and Dark Tour starts here.
Hello, our Wolf Gamer. Welcome to Thweem. Hello.
I know you're just coming in, so if you want some quick context on what's going on, we're on the 3rd episode now. Yoopee woohoo! Basically, we heard about this convention that has rumors surrounding it that people go missing after they attend. So now we're going undercover as secret occultists and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. That's basically all that's happened so far. Oh yeah, and also there's like this weird anonymous group that has a countdown on a website that is saying that the world's gonna end in like 1,000 hours or 1,000 days, something like that. So I don't know what the hell that's about.
Thank you everyone for your patience. Introducing myself. I will be your humble guide and butler during this tour. We have handouts for you about today's tour.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Do you have any for us too?
Strange. Your short one envelope. Yeah, great start.
Or what? Maybe someone snuck their way in?
Everyone's invitation DMs were correct, so that wouldn't be the case. My sincerest apologies. Please share the handouts amongst yourselves.
Oh, okay.
Now, if everyone could open the envelopes I handed you, you'll find this tour's concept detailed inside. The first location is right here, Shinobazu Pond.
Hey, what the hell?
Is something wrong?
Well, this is creepy paper in mine, yeah?
Huh?
Is part of the fun? Is this part of the fun or what? That's odd. I've also never watched those streams and busy with games, but this morning I woke up and kept falling asleep on the sofa. Eepee! It's good to get a nice prolonged rest, ideally. Don't stay up playing video games. Like me. I've been playing a lot of stuff on my Switch lately. Anyway, Actually, yes. Good guess, sire. Some tell me you don't know. Congratulations. That card comes with a special bonus prize. We'll be sending you something at a later date.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Heard the store has some people going poof in the past. You sure it's safe to even be here?
Yes, exactly, Mr. Guide. That is wholly incorrect. Just rumors, I tell you.
I was up till midnight, I think, but I didn't sleep a bit after midnight. Hello, Casper. Hi, welcome to Tweem. Yeah, again, we're going undercover in an occult meeting, gathering, convention thing, and we're trying to figure out what the heck's going on because there's rumors about people going missing. And that guy just got a very mysterious letter, and I have a feeling he's gonna, you know.
That is wholly incorrect. Just rumors, I tell you. No doubt a result of the deep mystery surrounding this tour. So, back to the tour. Shinobazu Pond is our first mystery spot. All mystery tour activities begin here.
Mystery tour activities?
A 4-digit number is hidden here at Shinobazu Pond. That is related to the next spot. Please work together to try and find it.
It's like an ARG kind of thing, like a pseudo ARG.
Let the mystery begin.
I'm a bit worried about our guide.
I can finally turn on the dialogue sounds a little bit. There you go. Boom, boom. Look for the 4-digit number. All right, let's talk to everyone first, and then we'll explore the environment. I feel like that makes most sense.
Wow, we're in just like that.
Let's talk normally. We don't want to stand out. Oh yeah, about the envelope we didn't get. Gas us, let me take a pic if you ever need to check on anything. Sorry if I keep interrupting, but the art style seems familiar. I don't know where, maybe Danganronpa. This game has an art style nothing like Danganronpa. I don't know if I've seen this art style somewhere before, but it is very pretty. I like this. I like this like super pixelized art style. It's very fun. But this is there's nothing like this in Danganronpa from what I know. Danganronpa has a very distinct art style, but it is nothing like this.
I don't really get the people going missing vibe from this. It's just a regular tour so far.
Yeah, I gotta agree. The tourist handouts don't say much either.
You should still be careful though. All right.
Everything going well, I presume.
I'm not fully up to speed with this tour, to be honest.
This tour is indeed full of mysteries. A tour of the Ueno area's mystery spots by invitation only. The game-based activities are a part of the draw, no doubt. But the biggest point of note is that no one here, including myself, knows full details of the tour's planned course.
Huh? You mean you don't even know what we'll be doing next? So we're supposed to look for a 4-digit number related to the next location?
Yes, precisely. Once you find it and inform me, this location is done. I will then guide you to the next mystery spot.
So it's like a game.
Indeed, indeed.
But you don't actually know the entire route?
Indeed not.
Who is organizing this tour? It's not just you, is it?
Oh, of course not. I'm just a humble hired guide. I've never actually met the organizer. Isn't it a fascinating tour?
Could be worse, Gary.
About the tour's handouts we didn't get.
Oh yes, my sincerest apologies about that. I merely brought along the materials I'd received. So it's unlikely I'd forget just one of the envelopes.
I should add some notes on our tour guide. The guide is leading us through the tour while adding to the fun. However, when it comes to the tour's plan, he
Has no idea.
has no idea about the details, since he's just a hired guide. If participants have gone missing before, what if something happens this time too?
Oh, we got some stuff in here. Okay. Shinobazu Pond. A pond said to be haunted by the ghost of a man with his head down. The pond is covered with lotus plants, a beautiful sight when in bloom. There are swan boats, but the spot is not recommended for couples. Organizer. The tour organizer, shrouded in mystery, organizes tours known for cases of missing people. No one knows who this organizer is. Some say they might be a messenger from another world. Guide. A guide for hire. He leads a peculiar life, whether it's his many hobbies or his obsession with self-improvement. Seems like he's assumed this would be an easy gig, and that all he has to do is follow the organizer's instructions.
Hello, I'm Azami Fukurai.
Oh, hey. Yamada here. I work as a writer.
I need to actually figure out what voice I want to give him. I'm not sure if I like the one I'm giving him. But he's creepy, so I'm going to keep it.
You're Yamada Gas Mask, right? I heard you're a famous web journalist.
Let me take off this mask so it's easier to talk. Phew, also, just Yamada is fine without the gas mask.
Thank God he doesn't wear the gas mask the entire time. That would have been very creepy and weird.
What made you sign on to this tour?
Not much to explain, really.
I'm gonna go get back into playing Monster Hunter Generations. Have fun, Monster Hunter, good game. Also, what the heck is he doing with his hand? He's like, oh, how is he? He's like, it looks so odd. I don't know. That looks creepy.
Not much to explain, really. I got a DM invitation. I showed up. And I guess since this tour draws a lot of interest, I thought I could write about it.
You'll be reporting on the tour?
Pretty much. Just go ahead and do my journalist thing.
About the other participants?
Never met any of them. Don't know them.
Have you found the 4-digit number?
Of course. So easy, I'm kind of disappointed. Found it right after the search started.
I guess everyone has to find the 4-digit number on their own.
I need notes on Mr. Gas Mask too. Mr. Yamada Gas Mask, who showed up wearing his namesake. Seems he's actually famous, but what was his job again?
He is a web journalist.
Super famous. Wonder why I don't know him. Better not offend him, or he might get us with his writing.
Yamada Gas Mask. He writes articles about trending topics on social media. Looks like his gas mask is a part of his character. Since he joined this tour for the potentially good writing material.
Hello, I'm Azami Fukurai.
Fujiwara.
Nice to meet you, Fujiwara-san.
As in the historical Fujiwara family, including Fujita Fujiwara.
Furito? What made you sign on to this tour?
Well, you could say I have a special interest in the occult. And I did receive a DM invitation. Joining was the only option.
About the other participants?
I'm really not interested. But that Yamada Gas Mask seems famous online. To be clear, I don't know him personally, I just know of him online.
Oh, my eye.
Have you figured out where the 4-digit number is?
Oh, pardon me. I got distracted thinking about something else. I have a lot on my mind, so I'm leaving that to the others.
I should note down about Fujiwara-san too. He's talks in a somewhat unique way. He said he loves... Yes, he really seems to love the occult. A trusty companion for the tour. We should ask him for advice when we can.
Fujiwara, occult enthusiast, asking questions draws out his extensive knowledge. Maybe he'll unleash all kinds of occult info in this tour, but I don't get what he's talking about.
Hello again, I'm Azami Fukurai. Oh, hello, Azami-chan. I'm Kimura. Glad to meet you. Why did you join this tour? I'm actually something of a horror story fan, especially the the Kaidens. Also, a man's face showed up in a photo I took here before. Eep, who is this person? This pond has a rumor about a man's ghost who is hunched over and mumbles something. There's this rumor that people who see his face get pulled into the pond. So it might be that ghost in this photo. Scary, huh? That's some rumor. Thought I might learn something about the ghost if I joined this tour. But I was really happy as I didn't think I'd actually get an invite. Haha, a ghost? I've had my yearly dose of ghost encounters.
Found a clue, Kimura's ghost photo.
Have you figured out where the 4-digit number is? I'm really not good at this kind of thing, so I haven't found a clue. I guess I'm waiting for someone else?
I think she means us.
Let's take notes about Kimura-san too. Kimura-san is the only other woman in the group besides Jasmine and me. She loves kaidens, Japanese ghost stories, and took a photo related to one. What was in the photo?
Ghost that appears by the pond.
Yes, they say you get pulled into the pond if you see the ghost's face. I saw the ghost's trace, but that should be okay?
Kimura. She likes spirits and the occult, but can't handle the really scary stuff. She took a photo of a man's ghost that is said to appear at Shinobazu Pond. I hope nothing happens because of that. You get the urban myth? Okay, wait down. Alright, that is indeed everyone. So now, oh, I forgot about you.
Hello, I'm Masami Fukurai.
Oh yeah, well I'm Matsuda.
Why would you sign on to this tour?
Well, yeah, I'm not really that interested in all this. But this store is pretty popular, yeah. I had like zero interest in this occult stuff, but I did get that invitation message. So I figured, why the hell not? Why waste it? Like I said, that rumor about people going sayonara. Wonder what's actually going on.
Oh yes, of course.
That gas mask kid, he's raking in the dough with name and shame articles, yeah. Kid's probably up to date on stuff like that, no?
About the other participants,
Didn't expect much from an occult tour. What a bunch of losers. I was hoping we might get some celebs, but only one who shows Yamada gas mask.
have you figured out where the 4-digit number is?
Heh, are you doing that quiz thing again? Oh, quiz thing then? Sheesh. Oh, no offense. Nope. Just hurry up and solve it for us, yeah?
Should note down things about Matsuda-san too. Matsuda-san's tour materials had a strange drawing on it. He joined this tour, but his interest in the occult is
Utterly non-existent.
yeah, he seemed totally disinterested. But if so, why did he decide to show up?
Matsuda. Big, intimidating, a little scary. Joined even though he's not interested in the occult. Hope I can keep the right distance without offending him throughout the tour. Alright, let's start looking, shall we? Now, I could just look through these individually, or I could throw the glasses on, but let's do it individually first.
Swan boats are actually pretty scary. They rock around quite a lot. But I'm a grown-up now, so it should be fine. I wonder if Jasmine would ride one with me.
That's cute.
This boat is really dirty. The seats and pedals are all rusted and falling apart. Might be older than the others. I don't see any 4-digit numbers. There's a number 3 on the back of the boat, but this isn't it, is it? I'll note it down just in case.
I see.
They have swan boats. I remember riding these when I was little. Who was it? Who was I with when I did? Numbers. There's a number 8 on the back of the boat, but this can't be it. It's not 4 digits anyway. Ah, there's some graffiti in the corner with some numbers. 5S Kinoko was here. People who graffiti their names like this must be pretty proud of themselves.
Where the hell have I heard the name Kinoko? Am I insane? I feel like I heard the name Kinoko already. Maybe I'm insane. Alright, let's keep it going. Check the sign.
Shinobazu Ponds. Oh, it's the lotus flowers bloom at certain times of the year. Four digits. Don't see them anywhere. What's this? There's a rope tied to one of the signposts. There's nothing on the other end of the rope.
Sign with a rope tied to it. Weird.
Another swan boat. This boat seems off somehow. I wonder why. Oh, this one doesn't have a rope. Maybe it came off? Won't the boat float away like this? I don't see any park keepers around. Should call park services once we're done here.
So that's probably where the rope and the sign ties in.
There's a number 13 on the back of the boat, but no 4-digit numbers anywhere. Maybe it's somewhere else? I should note this down too.
Okay, none of that. Alright, I can't imagine we have anything else to do that isn't throw on the glasses, right? Unless we can talk to Jasmine.
Justin, are you incognito enough?
Stop whispering. Okay. Been a while since we've been on the glasses, actually. We haven't touched the glasses at all today.
Is this shadow a man? He's hunched over and kind of creepy. Could he be the man that showed up in Kimura-san's photo? The one walking around hunched over? I don't know if he's a ghost, but he's scary either way. Oh, does the pond swallow people who see the ghost's face? Seeing the trace doesn't count, right? As long as it's not the ghost himself? What's with the shadow? Looks like a person, but gives me the creeps. What are they doing? Writing something somewhere high up? Maybe there's a trace of an organizer writing the 4-digit number somewhere. There's nothing near their hand. How could that be?
What was the shadow doing?
Stop and think for a bit. We've been told to look for a 4-digit number, but where could it be? I searched around likely areas, but couldn't find anything. What should I do? Will they leave me behind unless I find it?
You seem distressed, Wasazami. Even if you've searched a location, there's a possibility your searches were insufficient. Hypothesizing on where you should be searching might help you revisit such possibilities.
Makes sense. Trees I saw on the numerous swan boats in the pond. What are we missing here?
Maybe it's written on the back of the swan boat. Number 13?
Maybe it's written on the back of the swan boat number 13? Really? Shadow near the signs seem to be running something somewhere high up. Yeah, I'm also thinking about the rope that was tied to the sign.
Remember, each of the swan boats has something noteworthy.
Yes, they were different. I took notes for each so I could check again in my journal. Maybe rethink this.
Then it's written on the head. Okay.
Maybe it's written on the head of the swan boat number 13. Yes, that must be it. That swan boat used to be near that shadow. The organizer wrote the numbers on it. Then the boat floated over to where it is now. I should go recheck swan boat number 13.
Any other ghostly apparitions? Nope.
I'm guessing correctly, the number should be on this boat's head. Aha, there it is. 0921, that's 4 digits. This must be it. I should go tell our guide now.
Stretch.
The mystery for this spot is to find a hidden 4-digit number.
I heard that some people went missing during this tour.
It couldn't be. An unfounded accusation. The organizer made that much clear.
The 4-digit number is 0921, right?
Well done. That's the number. As for what that number means, we will know at the next location. I believe, maybe, perhaps. We need to wait until the time limit for everyone else's answers. So kindly bear with us for a while longer.
Found a clue, solve the tour's quiz.
Now that we found the number, please tell us what to do if we find ourselves somewhere strange.
I did promise you that. With no further ado, go back the way you came without deviating. That is all.
Wow, worthless advice. Yippee! I love worthless advice. Yippee!
Isn't that kind of obvious?
Oh, well, that's the only thing I've been told, so...
That's that then, I guess. Making a mental note just in case.
Found a clue, how to escape from strange places. That's a funny one. Nothing new from you, nothing new from you. Alright, I can talk to him about the missing people.
Have you heard the rumor that people on this tour went missing?
About that, I don't think an amateur snooping is going to take up much.
Do you think people actually went missing?
Honestly, I don't know. Since we don't know who exactly they're inviting.
Oh, right.
Is it weird to say that the person who was under a gas mask seems cool, like decently normal?
I was able to interview a former participant though.
What did you hear from that participant?
Yeah, well, their story wasn't quite believable. They mentioned wandering into a different time, or that it felt like another world. Seems like they experienced something quite out of the ordinary.
How could that be?
Anyway, gonna see whether they were telling the truth or not.
Found a clue, another world. Alright, well, we're done. Yippee.
Jasmine, I think we've gathered what we can here.
Oh yeah, director's gonna call then?
Let's step away from everyone for just a bit.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Guide? We're waiting for an urgent call. Mind giving us a minute?
Of course, please let me know when you're ready.
Okay, should be good. I hate the controller vibration.
It's ringing.
How's it going?
Director-san?
Nice work on joining the tour. Let's get this identification done quickly.
Yes, let's get it done quick.
Identification time, baby. Sign that book down.
That said, perhaps it's a bit too early this time.
Seriously? It's not like anything has happened. Unlike the previous cases. Is there even an urban myth that fits this?
Not all urban myths leave ample clues or traces, narrowing down the anomaly from a hazy silhouette. You could say that that's the essence of our investigations.
I guess.
Now, onto the identification. First of all,
Oh, God. Stop it. I hate yawning.
First of all, what's at the center of this investigation? A mysterious tour. It happens only irregularly, is invite only, and the organizer is unknown. Almost a mystery novel of its own. So, Mrs. Ami, this tour has been held previously. What was the anomalous rumor said to have happened before?
The rumors say that participants are going missing during the tour.
Great. Precisely. Though the rumors have neither been denied or confirmed. There are rumors that participants go missing while on this tour.
Flip, 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 flip.
Moving on. Previous participants on the tour who made it back seem to have left intriguing comments. So, Mrs. Ame, what was it that those participants saw during the tour?
So he's asking. He says he made it back. Seems to have left intriguing comments. What did those participants see? I'm assuming it's someplace out of this world. The other two don't make sense. They said they saw someplace out of this world.
Excellent. Yes, indeed. They wandered into someplace out of this world and made it back. My final question. It said that should you wander into someplace out of this world, there's one thing you can do to escape. So, Mrs. Ame, what was this method? An approach that would allow you to make it back here?
Go back the way you came?
To go back the way you came. That's what our guide was told by the organizer.
Brilliant.
That's brilliant.
There are many ways to escape. Should you wander into someplace out of this world? But for this case, to avoid going missing, you'll want to go back the way you came. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be identification.
Netherworld. Okay.
No. The Netherworld?
Hell, the underworld, the Fey world, places other than this world, or other dimensions, worlds, and past or future timelines. Collective notion for such anomalous places.
The Netherworld sounds scary. But can it even be called an urban myth?
Rumors of an otherworldly place and talk of getting caught in it and going missing. Those would constitute a full-fledged urban myth.
I see, I think.
Decisive for this identification was the advice to go back the way you came. Did you find yourself there? Though that might seem obvious. For the netherworld, known as an urban myth, going back the way you came has a special meaning, as well as being the only viable method of escape. This seemingly obvious way out. The organizer mentioning it, this clearly means that this tour involves another world. Makes sense to suppose so.
Great!
This investigation's goal is to assess a full picture of the tour, and to determine the organizer's goal. If anything happens, go back the way you came. Please keep that in mind as you continue your investigation.
Yes, I will.
Netherworld, eh? Be careful. Cool, but how exactly?
Try to be careful too.
Yeah, cool, how?
Everyone, we'll be moving to the next location. It should be a 10-minute walk or so, but should you get lost, this tour being what it is, we might find ourselves going back the way we came. Please make sure to follow me there.
Back the way we came. For the clowns who wander off the group, don't even think about slowing us down.
Well, off we go then. Yes. Esteemed participants, this is the second location of our Ueno Occult and Dark Mystery Tour.
Is that a murder scene, bro?
Think I know this place. Checking my notes. Yes, your attention, please. 7 years ago, this spot was the stage for a murder case.
Flowers and a photo of the victim?
The person in the frame? He's the ghost in my photo.
Huh?
Photo? What?
May I continue? We'll be taking a short break and seeing the sights here. And we'll also have a simple quiz related to the incident.
A quiz?
Happy quizzing here on this murder scene.
It was unsolved, yeah? Thought that a coal egghead, whoever did it, oh god, thought that a coal egghead whoever did it or something. Nonsense! Everybody knows Dr. Kisaragi was innocent.
But Fujiwara-san?
That was a false charge, no question about it.
Why the sudden outburst? Kisaragi rings a bell. Where did I hear that name again? So he was a ghost after all.
Ha ha ha, the plot thickens.
But now, let's take a short break. After that, we'll start with an overview of the premises. Weird vibes.
I agree. Why are they acting like this? So we haven't seen anything netherworld-like so far.
Guess we're not at the entrance yet. I don't know. I think we're fine though. We're here to scope out this tour and what the organizers are up to.
You're right. If nothing happens, then nothing scary comes for us.
Main concern now is the others acting all strange.
About the murder that happened here. 7 years ago, was it?
What is up with visual novels and 7 years ago? Ugh. Pick a different year. Pick a different gap of time. What is up with you guys in 7 years? Once I was 7 years old, Daddy got shot in an elevator. Once I was 7 years old. Anyway.
What was that incident about?
Wait, you don't know? Is the princess under a rock or what?
Maybe.
You get credit for jumping into a mystery tour with zero prior knowledge. The Ono Tetsu incident is a famous one. Should be able to dig up posts from back then too. It should still be an active topic since the alleged culprit was pretty famous. That incident had a massive impact on society back then. Posts in that time should give you an idea of what it was like.
Didn't think the incident would be that famous. Why haven't I heard about it? Should I try to read the news a bit more?
All right, social media research time. Tankara Tony.
All right, that mystery tour in Ueno is back. Disappointed that I can't go, but I'll bring back some of that darkness from some years ago. Here are some old posts.
Oh, that's so helpful.
Those are the best starting point. Tankara Tony reblogged. Just before dawn in Ueno Park, Kengo Nomura, 32, was found unconscious by a passerby. He was taken to a hospital in critical condition, then pronounced dead. According to the Ueno police, Kengo showed signs of being violently beaten, and a murder investigation is underway.
An article from 7 years ago. Is this the famous incident they're talking about?
Yep, it's a murder case from quite a while ago. Happened at this park. Tankara Tony reblogged. Breaking news in the Kengo Nomura case. The man found unconscious in Ueno Park. A piece of paper with Tenshu is written on it was found near the scene. Therefore, the case will be called the Ueno Tenshu incident.
Tenshu? Another article from back then.
The Ueno Tenshu incident is pretty infamous. You really don't know about it?
Wait, the person in this picture. I feel like I've seen them somewhere before. Looks like the Ueno Tenshu incident caught a lot of attention. Might be the only one who's ever heard of it.
You should search it up then. Search keyword Ueno Tenshu incident. The Tenshu incident. Since 7 years has that happened. If I remember correctly, his money wasn't stolen, so it wasn't a robbery. Maybe a crime of revenge? Why else leave a paper that says Tenshu? It's crazy enough just being in a park at night. Imagine a creepy phone popping up with hazy lighting.
Wouldn't want to use it. No, thank you.
The phrase creepy phone is reacting. Looks like it's drawing attention.
More attention than I would have thought. Got me curious about it now.
This gives you the shivers. Ueno Park is so big. No wonder some parts are creepy.
This creepy phone. A payphone? The Nomura guy who was attacked in the Tenchu incident is treated like a victim, but maybe he did something to deserve the divine punishment? However, the streamer who went looking for the culprit with a piece of paper that said divine punishment on it? That was hilarious. Like, who said they'd get to be the judge of that, lol? Tenchu incident, huh? That brings back memories. Never expected it to end the way it did. The guy behind the Tenchu incident was that occult researcher Tsutomu Kisaragi, right? Ah, the guy with us on the trip.
Kisaragi. I know I've heard that name somewhere.
From some book at the center, maybe? Tsutomu Kisaragi is kind of famous in our circle for his book, Occult Great Reset.
That's it, he wrote that book.
And if you wouldn't say the book is niche, it isn't for the masses either. Tsutomu Kisaragi was a uni professor. At the time, he was working as an occult researcher.
A uni professor and occult researcher? That's amazing. And he's the culprit of the Ueno Techu incident?
Hold on, is he not? Oh no, it's Fujiwara. Okay. But they could be the same person. Maybe he's just going under an alias. That's why he got so offended. Maybe he was a student.
Getting a reaction. I'll look up Tsutomu Kisaragi.
Let's see what kind of posts come up. Search keyword Tsutomu Kisaragi. Alright. Start with the first one. Too many searches, okay. Maybe this. There you go. Eggplant Cow Obon VT. News like Ueno Techu incident culprit, the dark side of an occult researcher, was really trending for a while. I love reading Tsutomu Kisaragi's books. Tsutomu Kisaragi's books? What a shock.
Why would Tsutomu Kisaragi do such a thing?
If you look into it, you should be able to find out. Found a clue, rumors about the culprit. Turns out a harmless occult otaku would suddenly start getting people, and with Tenchu no less. I didn't mean to read it, but okay. Getting, killing. There's nothing high between the victim and Tsutomu Kisaragi. Maybe they were mocking the occult and that set Kisaragi off? Who knows? I'm sure Tsutomu Kisaragi like some suspect. Try reading his manga opus, Occult Great Reset. Personally, I think Kisaragi was taken out by the powers that be. People like this who terrorize and justify it as a divine punishment. Block and report. Dangerous to think that we deserve better than others. Tsutomu Kisaragi is living proof of that. Wait, I'm confused. It's confirmed that this Kisaragi guy was the culprit? Tsutomu Kisaragi committed suicide before conviction. Isn't that basically admitting he's guilty?
Suicide?
Kisaragi committed suicide because of this. The internet blew up with comments on the suicide of a uni professor.
Like I thought, another keyword here.
Better look into that. There's keyword suicide. Alright, let's do creepy phone. What, like those old dial phones?
Tracking down reactions, but the replies are kind of vague.
Yeah, most creepy phones you'd hear about are probably old dial phones. No, the urban myth, lol. I remember seeing some challenge style vids from streamers. Oh, the transdimensional phone. It's here a dam next to a bridge or something, right?
The transdimensional phone?
Isabel, there's a series of steps you need to follow, I think. Someone was streaming about it. You hear a voice and you pick up, but if you say anything in reply, you're gone. Man, phone battery's dead and the reception sucks as far out in the mountains. Good thing there's a payphone, but it won't take my 10 yen coins. Did I dial wrong? A woman just picked up. F. It's over, lol. Alright, let's see what this rumor's about. This urban myth. Oh, we didn't read the Netherworld. I almost forgot. Alright. Do you believe in other worlds? I do. There's one called the Netherworld. Urban myths refer to many different locations in the Netherworld, but the common thread is the belief that it exists. In order to go to the Netherworld, certain steps need to be followed. If these steps are followed perfectly, you'll find yourself there. However, these steps can be completed entirely by chance, and some people have ended up in the Netherworld by accident. There are there are cases all around the world of people vanishing into thin air. Some of them probably ended up in the netherworld. If you're going back to attempt the journey, be prepared not to come back. There are a few exceptions, but most people don't. By the way, urban myths often feature train stations as gateways to the netherworld. Kisaragi Station, Katatsu Station, Yami Station, just to name a few. There are many other ways to get there as well. There's like the back rooms, but like hell. All right, trans-dimensional phone. You hardly ever see the telephone boxes these days. Some of you in your teens or 20s may have never even set foot in one, am I right? There are rumors that some of these disused booths have lines to connect to other worlds. There even are different kinds of phones. For example, some might let you take a call from your past or future self. You might even hear something from yourself that could change your future. They say other phones connect you to the world of the dead. Oh God, I didn't mean to scroll that way. If you make a call from one of those, you could talk to someone who's already passed away. Just the other day, I got a random call from this girl who asked me all kinds of questions. I think her name was Mary. The call ended, but she kept calling back as in-your-face reminder about the other side, if anything. These phones aren't all fun and games, so caller beware. There are curfews that'll kill you within a week if you call from them. Talk about calling death himself. Okay. Alright, let's search some other stuff. Let's search Tsutomu Kisaragi suicide. Alien streamer Cattle Miyu. Tsutomu Kisaragi committed suicide before he could be exposed as the culprit of the Tenchu incident. Seems like something an occult researcher would do, but he had delusions about the afterlife too. Some people just have no common sense. Choosing suicide before people found out. By the way, nothing to do with the occult. Kisaragi's book was all about dispelling occult stereotypes like that. In these cases, people just say whatever biased things they want. Found a clue, Tsutomu Kisaragi suicide. With all the hate he got, anyone would kill themselves. It's dark side of the media and the internet. You know what's childish? Choosing death is the way out. His crime will live on forever on the internet. He had siblings too, right? We should show them reality before they start spitting ideologies like Kisaragi. Humpty Dumpty reblogged. Dark spec, proof of Tsutomu Kisaragi's falsified suicide. Is the Ueno Tenchu incident truly resolved? For details, click here. Oh, false accusations. Take a closer look. That article is 7 years old. It's a totally different story. That was their way to get clicks while the topic was hot. Zero credibility. Oh, you're right. I see, it's just a repost. I don't know the article by Dark Spec. Was it all fake news? He was innocent? I didn't need to sell his book? Lol. Oh. Never people get swayed so easily by whatever info fits their views. It's not just Tsutomu Kisaragi. The whole family is a mess. What are the police doing? What are the police doing? This. How come the Ueno Tenchu incident is still unsolved to this day? Our tax money goes right into their pockets. Why don't they get some work done? I looked at some old posts about the Tenchu incident. Disturbing how hard people went after Kisaragi just because he was the culprit, lol. I'll repost these criminals for all to see, lol. Yosho, the super sister reblogged. I went to the Kisaragi house, lol. Pounded on the door and the parents stunned, all scared, saying, please stop and putting on the victim act, Lamau. You know your son killed an innocent person. What? No way. This is about how bad things got 7 years ago. Everyone was hating on Kisaragi. How did things turn out like that? Yosho, the super sister reblogged. Some people don't understand the pain of losing a family member. They should learn what it's like. What it's like? You are just so far gone, seriously. Let's not just post, but we'll never actually do something. Should I post about this on some vigilante stream? Wipe out the seeds of crime? I'm sure 5S would take care of it. Get him. This is before it turned into a criminal case, right? Most of these posts are about how to punish Dr. Kisaragi. It got really out of hand. But as soon as they're brainwashed, they were used in some sort of occultist experiment. Anyone have a list of them, lol? It's getting hard to read these. It's not going to be any different from here on. You can stop there. What am I looking for at this point anyway? Is there a keyword I haven't searched yet? Yeah. Unless there's something I haven't seen yet that I need to lock in on.
That means someone Kisaragi had a motive. Who knows? Could be that. Ideologies. I'm surprised to send his siblings. Fake news. Well, this person's reposting all their threads. Sammy, things get a bit dark from here. Tuck, you really got a lot of hate back then. If you want to keep looking, brace yourself. I looked at all these. What have I not looked at yet? Is there something on this first one that I missed? By the way, what exactly does Tenchu mean? Some kind of punishment done in the name of the gods. Wait, a streamer? Not the police. No, not police, just some regular dude. What am I missing? Oh god, I have to I am missing some kind of thread. Taken out by the powers that be. Whatever the book says, it's just some conspiracy theory. Is that what it's about? And is there not a poster article that explains how everything went down? The dark side of the media and the internet. Yeah, so much influence in all directions, and the gossip was nonstop. God, I don't know why I'm getting so stuck here. That's despicable. What do they even think they are? What is this person trying to say? Whatever their values are, I guess. Huh? What do you mean? Dr. Kisaragi's family should go down too, just because they're related? You know, that makes no sense to us, if someone does for them. Sense of justice is twisted. Who's doing? Unsolved? I thought Dr. Kisaragi was the culprit. The Unotetsu incident hasn't actually been solved? Little mystery, right? That's what makes this an urban myth. Case wouldn't turn unsolved just because the culprit committed suicide. Just another piece of the puzzle that keeps the incident relevant. Ugh. Found a clue. Tenchu incident is unsolved. There we go. Caught up on the Unotetsu incident? Tsutomu Kisaragi committed suicide, and some people think it was a false accusation. He himself is still unsolved. Most of the posts were just unbelievable. Yeah, the info going around on social media was total chaos. Things they're saying about him. You know, Dr. Kisaragi were guilty. Did they really have to go that far? It's kind of mess with float your timeline each day. It's seen even worse too. So much going on, I feel overwhelmed.
I almost forgot we were at the park place.
The UN Tenchu incident was really well known.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of news for sure. And Tsutomu Kisaragi got piled on like crazy. I'm surprised he gave up.
Also, about Kenko Nomura, was it? The victim.
Yep, killed near the Pond of Nueno. Other thing. The ghost in Kimura-chan's photo. Could be him, right?
Oh yes, I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Kengo Nomura's ghost from Kimura-san's photo. Just a thought. Can Nomura-san actually still be alive too?
No way it's that again. Once in a lifetime is enough already.
Maybe an alternate Nomura-san from the netherworld?
Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, let's get back to the tour. We're back.
Sorry, did we keep you waiting?
No problem. We're all here now, so.
Introducing the second mystery spot on the Ueno Occult and Dark Tour. This here's the scene for the Ueno Tenchu incident. Ta-da! So here we are. This is the scene of what's known as the Ueno Tenchu incident, 7 years ago on September 21st.
September 21st? That's what the number 0921 meant.
The victim, Kenko Nomura, is said to have been attacked here by the culprit. Yet numerous mysteries remain unsolved, including the murderer's identity and motive, and the Tenchu message. Rumors say Kenko Nomura's ghost appears in front of anyone trying to solve the case, and takes them away to someplace unknown. Or so I heard?
Ah!
Maybe, maybe not.
Someplace unknown? Could that be the Netherworld?
Now, here's the next puzzle we'd like everyone to solve. The Ueno Tenchu incident was named after a piece of paper with the word Tenchu written on it. Where was that paper actually found? The organizers hidden an envelope somewhere within this area, and solving this puzzle, then the puzzle will lead you to it. Our next destination will be in the envelope, so best of luck in finding it. It should contain information on the Ueno Tenchu incident as well.
What kind of information? What information would even be valuable? Everyone's so goddamn silent, man.
To tell you the truth, I have not been informed about the rest of our locations or schedule. So please work together to find it for everyone. Ready or not, the search is on.
All right, searching time, baby. Oh, I definitely think the glasses are gonna come clutch for this one. Forgive me, I was taking a little stretch. Hey, the mood in the script keeps getting worse.
I know.
They all have thoughts on the Ueno Tenchu incident. I want to check with them about that too.
Yes. Jasmine, what's your impression of this tour so far?
It's a mystery tour. It's been pretty regular so far. Doesn't feel like we're heading into the Netherworld. But I think something's changed after we got here. Prisms are one thing, but something about this place also feels off.
I agree. What do you think is going on? About the investigation.
Anyway, prioritize finding the map to the next spot. Also try to get a feel for what's going on with these guys. Maybe ask them if they've heard anything about the Ueno Tenchu incident. You're good at that kind of thing.
Hehe, I'll try.
I think they're becoming better friends. It's very cute.
Jasmine, any idea how to solve the riddle?
You can guess right about the Ueno Tenchu incident, but didn't see any posts talking about the Tenchu paper itself. Asmask's a journalist, so you might have an idea. Fair point.
Reminder on the quiz. Where was the Tenchu paper discovered?
Best wishes on your search.
About the ongoing quiz.
Oh, would you like a hint? I would if I could, but to be honest, the organizer only gave me the quiz text itself, so I don't actually know the answer. Let alone the envelope's info on where to go next with the info on the Tenchu incident.
What? What are we going to do if nobody knows the answer?
Oh, whoops. Not good. I guess it's up to everyone to solve the riddle then.
Seems like a terrible system.
Do you know about the Tenchu incident?
I hate to admit, but 7 years ago I was away in Spain studying flamenco dancing.
Dude, that's so cool. He'll be hitting that shit.
Flamenco? In Spain?
I was there for a couple of years, though hoping to go pro. I chose to move to Morocco for a 3-year stint at a sushi place.
Sushi? In Morocco?
I got back to Japan 2 years ago, so I have no idea about events prior to that.
I see.
Flamenco and sushi. Interesting.
Mr. Gasmask, could I talk to you for a bit?
I guess.
Since you're a journalist, perhaps you know something?
About what?
Back when the incident happened, did you do any research on it? Did you happen to know where the Tenchu paper was found, for example?
Yeah, well, person who first discovered Kengo Numura lying there. But they passed by while jogging. Called an ambulance, and after Nomura was carried off, they noticed the Tenchu paper.
They found it after the victim was carried off? But wouldn't you notice a paper like that right away? Probably check the area first. The Tenchu incident hasn't been solved yet. What are your thoughts on it, Mr. Gas Mask?
My thoughts, well, if you mean my personal view. Tsutomu Kisaragi, the occult expert, some say he's innocent, but personally I think he's a strong suspect.
And why is that?
Well, obviously, it must be a reason for that much controversy. Victim Kengo Nomura was on the staff at the Ueno Ancient History Museum. There's talk that Kisaragi, as an occult researcher, and Nomura were clashing about ancient history matters.
Tsutomu Kisaragi and Kengo Nomura were fighting about ancient history.
Creepy occult type and academic historian, oil and water much.
Dr. Kisaragi was an occult researcher, but I thought he was a uni professor too. But is that story even true?
I want to ask Matsuda-san. Don't mention I said this, but he works at the Ueno Ancient History Museum. Which means he's a colleague of the victim, that Nomura guy.
Huh? I should compile notes on Nomura-san as well.
Nomura-san, I can't freaking say his name.
He's the victim in the Ueno Tenchu incident, which attracted a lot of attention back then. What message was found pasted onto Nomura-san's body?
Tenchu, Wrath of the Heavens.
Yes, Tenchu, divine wrath that strikes down the evil of heart, which the incident itself was named after. But why did the murderer paste the paper onto the victim? Nomura-san didn't seem so evil that he deserves such a fate.
That's new stuff to look at. All right. We have Kengo Nomura, a man who was murdered in the Ueno Tenchu incident that happened a few years ago. He is known as a ghost who appears at Shinobazu Pond. It is rumored that if you make eye contact with him, he will drag you into the pond. Tsutomu Kisaragi, a occult researcher and author of the Occult Great Reset, extremely popular in occult circles, had to be the culprit behind the Ueno Tenchu incident. Crime scene: the site of the Ueno Tenchu incident. The murder victim was found here with a piece of paper on his back with Tenchu written on. It seems like there's some kind of hidden message to the meaning. Okay, hidden meaning to the message. I got hidden message to the meaning. Come on, bro. Gotta stop yawning, man. Ugh, I hate yawns.
White lines on the concrete road are showing us what seems to be a human outline. So the Tenchu incident happened here. Did someone draw this for the tour?
I gotta say, like, that should not be there after 7 years.
If the Tenchu paper was found lying on the ground, it would have been around here. But I don't see any envelopes lying around. Should I look around with the glasses? A photo of Kengo Nomura, the victim of the Ueno Tenchu incident. They have flowers too. Would a photo of the victim of a 7-year-old murder still be around? Why do I put this here? For the tour, perhaps? Statue of a child angel, but with graffiti on it. Jeez. The statue is titled To the Great Beyond. Is this telescope for observing the great beyond? Angel? Why does that ring a bell?
I also find it interesting that the snake that was on the envelope is also on that thing.
Fujiwara-san, were you able to solve the puzzle?
Oh, not quite yet.
Anyway, any progress on solving the puzzle?
Well, I do happen to have a certain degree of confidence in my ability to solve riddles and puzzles. I'd say I'm actually quite good at them. But this particular puzzle is outside of my area of expertise, so I prefer to leave it to you all. Yes.
Do you know anything about the Tenchu incident?
be honest. The Tenchu incident is the worst case of false accusation since the war. It imposed a wholly unwarranted stigma on Dr. Kisaragi's name. Yes, yes.
Since the war, that bad. Do you happen to like Susumu Kisaragi?
Well, it's not really about liking or disliking him. People like us, Dr. Kisaragi sees the living deity. Say without any reservation, yes indeed. For those of us with similar interests, you might call the otaku. That book was a shining light of a gift.
Wow?
In conclusion, Dr. Kisaragi authors such a book. The likelihood of him becoming a criminal will be beyond the realm of possibility. Yet the general public, they lack the social literacy to discern. So as this book was also mentioned, a stigma is hard to shed once in place.
But thank you for sharing that.
In brevi, Susumu Kisaragi was falsely accused. The fact that this truth is kept from widespread acceptance suggests a conspiracy by some powerful entity.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Matsuda-san, may I have a word? About the Tenchu incident.
No idea.
Oh. About the puzzle.
Don't care. Find the envelope so we can move on.
I see. I bought that strange paper in your envelope earlier.
Yeah. Want to see it?
This is just a drawing of a snake.
Huh? Who knows? I guess it is. Anyway, this is really a bonus draw, like he said. Do me a favor and check with the guy what he meant by that, would you?
Okay, sure. Here's a point though. What does that snake even mean? The organizer put that paper in the envelope. Could it be related to the Netherworld? I, heard that you were a colleague of the victim Nomura-san?
Yeah, I sure was, but this Nomura guy, didn't know him too well. And you, playing amateur detective or what?
No, that's not it.
Debbie, what's your voice line when reviving a teammate?
God, you have to make me think about it now. Cause like my semi-cringe one would be like up and at him.
God, I have to think. What would be a good voice line for reviving a teammate?
That's good. That's good.
Let's get you back on your feet. What is it called? Okay, here's a good one. Here's a good one. You better treat me to dinner after this. When was the last time you took a shower?
I don't know why that one came to mind. That's the ticket. Why did you decide to come in here and ask me that? Yeah, can you please inform me? I gotta know the thought process.
Anyway, where are we at?
No, that's not it.
Do me a favor and cut the detective crap. Gets on my nerves.
Thought it'd be funny. You're right. It is funny.
Yes.
Found a clue. Matsuda was Nomura's colleague. I can't freaking brain. I hope you're doing well, Drippy. You wanna know what's happening in Urban Myth Dissolution Center?
We're attending an occult convention that's rumored to have missing persons incidents tied to it. So now we're going undercover to figure out what the hell's going on. And apparently some guy was murdered in this very park. And now we gotta figure out like about the murder.
Anyway.
Kimura-san, could I ask you something? You saw the photo in the frame, right? I knew it. I'd seen his ghost. Does this mean he'll be taken away? Are you alright? You look kind of pale. That photo I showed you of the man's ghost. Do you think he might be Nomura-san from the Tetsu incident? She's trembling. Must be really scared of the ghost. She is. Maybe I shouldn't say that I think so. They do look similar. Might just be a coincidence, though.
Doing quite well. I have a tournament for the goal rotation tomorrow. Hope you're well, Derpus. Oh my god, I forgot there's a goal rotation tomorrow. Yeah, I hope it goes up until Sunday.
So then maybe I could stream it because it's a goal rotation. They bite leg slips.
Gold rotation. I hope you have fun.
Can it just be a coincidence, though? They say if you see the ghost's face, the dead man pulls you into the pond. Our guy just mentioned a similar story, too. I think he made up that story about Nomura-san's ghost just to spice up the toy. Really? Let me go check with our guy just to be sure. You won't have to worry.
I got a lot of stuff to check up on with him, huh?
Ugh.
God, no, don't open that menu.
Where was the Tenchu paper discovered? So were you able to find it?
Well, you told us earlier about the ghost of Kengo Nomura. About the people who encountered him being taken to unknown places?
Oh, yes. It was written in the materials I was told to read at this location. I tried my best to make it sound creepy. I hope you liked it.
Is that story really true?
If the ghost actually exists, you mean? I can't really say either way, being just a hired guide.
Oh, I see, of course. It's probably better if I tell Kimura-san that the ghost isn't real. About the paper Matsuda-san found in his envelope.
Oh, about that. That was kind of, like...
What was that about? Didn't seem like something you'd prepared for a show. For sure, as a surprise.
It would be nice of you to not tell the other participants, but I wasn't told there'd be something like that inside. But I did improvise quite well, yes? I'll just message a report to the organizer. So please let Matsuda-san know that he is indeed a winner. Please?
Okay, so you don't know what that means either. I wonder if the drawing is supposed to mean something. Should ask someone well versed in the occult matters.
I don't think he has anything new to say. I don't know why I'm opening him. So is that the trouble in you? I don't know how to voice this guy really, but yeah, and this game goes hard, dude. True. I love this. Like super. It's a really pretty like 8-bit style. I don't know if you call this 8-bit, but you know what I mean. Like tiny bit style. You know what I mean. Small bit, low pixel, pixelated. You get the point. I don't know exactly what the resolution of the sprites are, but it just looks pretty.
But the paper I found in Matsuda-san's envelope, there was a strange snake drawing on it. Do you know what it means?
Could this possibly be? The serpent helped by the Cretan healer priestess? No, that doesn't add up.
Cretan peeler please toss?
Oh, I know. This must be Shujin-sama's. This must be Shujin-sama, a water god.
What? I don't really understand.
In Brevi. In other words, the serpent is not a random snake, but I can relate to the Shujin shrine.
The water deity from the Shujin shrine? I see. Thank you for the info. Should check on the other drawings that look similar to this one.
Not a clue. Human-headed water. Oh God. Human-headed water deity.
Excuse me.
Ugh. Oh, okay, that's nothing new with him.
Kimura-san, are you okay? Our guy had mentioned he didn't know if the ghost rumors were true or not. Probably shouldn't tell her that as is, right? Anything wrong, Asami-chan? Well, I asked the guide about the ghost he mentioned. He merely brought that up to spice up the toy. Oh, really? Thank you. I feel a bit better hearing that. Yes, that's what I heard, so you can relax. As long as the ghost doesn't show up or anything. Will you be okay now? Yes, thank you. Thought I could handle the occult and the horror, but I think I felt really anxious there for a bit. I hear you. I'm scared of ghosts and monsters myself. I'm glad you're with us on this tour, Zami-chan. I think I'll be okay for the next spot as well. Thanks again. Would you have any idea where the Tenchu paper was found?
Are you excited for Legends EA? Oh, I almost forgot about that. It's funny because I've been playing Xenoblade recently and I saw it and I was like, bro, they really just Xenoblade my Pokemon. What the hell, man? I think it looks nice. The fact that it looks so much like Scarlet and Violet is like a turn off for me a little bit, but not that much. I don't know if I'll like get it on release, but I think the game is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be gas. It looks a lot better than Scarlet and Violet. That's for sure. I have no complaints. Actually, I do have a complaint. They should have made Poplio a starter. That's my complaint. We had, okay, I'm sorry, I'm completely distracted from the game. I'm very sorry, but Legends Arceus, right? Gas game, by the way. I'm still tempted if I want to like 1000% that game. But Legends Arceus was gas. And that game had Rowlet from Gen 7, Sun and Moon, Oshawott from Gen 5, Black and White, and Cyndaquil from Gen 2, Gold and Silver, right? 3 different generations. And in this one, we had Tepig from Gen 5. My goat! I love Tepig! I don't care what the other starters. Actually, if it was Poplio, I'd have to make a very tough decision, but I'd probably still pick Tepig. But Tepig the goat from Gen 5. And then we have Chikorita and Totodile from Gen 2. And I'm like, but Poplio was not in Legends Arceus, and it's Gen 7, and you could use that. I don't know, man. It doesn't help that I just don't like Gen 2 at all. Like I feel nothing for the starters except for maybe Cyndaquil, but not that much. Yeah. So I'm not like super excited about Chikorita or Totodile, but that big my goat, and that boy's gonna get a mega. I hope, maybe. I'm crossing my fingers that all the starters get megas. Mega Meganium's gonna look so cool. I don't know what they'll do with Mega for Alligator. I'm just excited for Mega Embor. Bro's gonna be so cool. Oh, we box the starters. I don't know if I'll box the starters. But I'm probably gonna do what I did in Legends Arceus, so I'll just have like a constantly revolving team. I kind of played Legends Arceus for the completion factor, not really for like the team building. So I was just like swapping my team all the time to try and fulfill the dex requirements. Anyway, enough about Pokemon. Anyway, where were we? All right.
Did you have any idea where the Tenchu paper was found? If it was a piece of paper, you'd think it was on the ground near the scene, right? Not much of a hint, of course.
Everyone talked about how you should be able to walk around in the wild without them on, since you can just throw Pokeballs anyway. I mean, you do that in Arceus. But like, the whole thing is that, like, you know, it's not safe to do. I guess it would make more sense in this game because you're living in a city. So like, it's not like a dangerous environment per se. Maybe you'll be allowed to walk through the non-Pokemon areas without a Pokemon. But like, at the same time, like, what's the point of that? You'll probably be able to start the game without the Pokemon and wander throughout areas, just like you were able to in Arceus. Although, I mean, I guess it was only for like a second, really. I wish they spent a little more time in Arceus where you just didn't have a Pokemon. Gotta live for the thrill. Are you a square? Okay, just don't send out your Pokemon, dumbass. Danger is my middle name. Alright.
Do you know anything about the Ueno Tenchu incident itself? Ueno Tenchu incident? Let me think. Those terrible t-shirts, perhaps?
T-shirts?
Soon after the case attracted attention, t-shirts printed with the Tenchu word went really popular. Don't you remember? It was quite the boom. T-shirts exploiting the incident. I wonder if this is related to the puzzle. Probably not, but still. I should keep this in mind. I wonder if anyone else knows about the t-shirts.
Found a clue, Tenchu t-shirts. All right, I think I've talked to everyone at this point. I feel like at this point, we gotta throw on them glasses. Let's get free. Let's get spooky. Gotta pick my words more carefully, man. Let's leave. Oh, okay. Pause me up.
This face sure is creepy.
That's it? Okay.
This shadow looks like it's touching the photo. Is it really setting? Is it setting something up? Maybe the tour organizer's shadow. This is the only shadow that's acting strangely. The shadow's the organizer, and this means they hid the envelope somewhere around the photo.
Wow. Surprising little out of the glasses. I'm disappointed. Alright, let's check behind the photo. Okay. There's something else I need to look at. Alright, we're looking at the t-shirts.
Mr. Gasmask, do you know about the Tenchu t-shirts?
Yeah, those, sure.
T-shirts based on the incident. Pretty popular back then. Could the puzzle be related in some way?
Could be. Don't know for sure.
Think it's a thing. I'm gonna ask around.
This game is me on the servers. I'm normal, but I'd take a closer peek and the shadows come out to play. Bro, what does that mean? Nothing new out of you. So you ask more people about the shirts. I guess I'm gonna ask a cold guy. Nope. You? There we go.
Matsuda-san, do you know about the Tenchu t-shirts?
Those annoying tees with trash taste.
Hey, they were based on the incident.
Yeah, writing Tenchu on shirts to copy the murder. Some also had mindless words like got me or owned. People loved it. I hate the way they printed those on the backs of the tees too.
The word was printed on the back. Printed on the backs?
Yeah, of course. That's what the case is about.
Where could the hidden envelope be? I looked everywhere suspicious, but I haven't found it.
Mrs. Ami, I actually envy you. Due to my power of vision, I'm unable to enjoy this event.
Your envy isn't really helping, Director.
It's a similar deal to the pond from earlier. Try forming a hypothesis to narrow down what you might have missed.
Puzzle for this location is, where was the Tenchu paper for the Ueno Tenchu incident found? According to Mr. Gasmask, here was found after Nomura-san was carried off. If so, where would the envelope be hidden?
Maybe it's still there on the back of the victim's photo. What?
Maybe it's still there on the back of the victim's photo? Doesn't feel right. Question is, where was the Tenchu paper found during the Ueno Tenchu incident?
Paper was discovered after Nomura-san was carried off. Why hasn't it found until it was?
Been found.
Might be the hint you need.
I'm also thinking a lot about the t-shirts. They have the Tenchu word on the back, not the front. They're trying to mimic where the Tenchu paper was back then.
Sorry. Maybe it's on. Maybe it's. Maybe it's pasted on the back of the victim's photo. Okay.
Maybe it's pasted on the back of the victim's photo? Yes, that must be it. Nomura-san's photo is supposed to represent him. Then maybe the envelope is pasted directly on the back of the photo itself and onto the photo frame. We should give that photo a proper check. The interior was pasted on the victim's back. Check behind the frame first. Nope, not there. What if you open up the frame and check behind the photo itself? No, nothing here. Why not? I was positive it'd be here. What's this? Looks like something was pasted here. Maybe the envelope was here at some point. Oh, I see. That shadow wasn't hiding the envelope behind the photo. They were shown taking the envelope.
Someone must have figured out the answer before I got here. Who might that be?
Huh. Someone found the paper before us. No.
Looking closely at this graffiti, it does look like a water deity drawing, like the one Masuda-san got. But Fujiwara-san or something? About the monument next to the victim's photo.
Aha! Are you aware of the significance of that trumpet?
Trumpet?
Said to resurrect the dead when blown. There's a certain secret theory, too. It's also said to be a sign, calling out for the gates to be opened, yes.
Totally thought it was a telescope.
I also thought it was a telescope.
An angel with a trumpet. The drawing on the monument's pedestal, what do you think it means?
This is just what I infer, but the angel's trumpet opens the gates. Drawn there is Shujin-sama, a water god. The gate that connects here and the beyond, the world we are in the netherworld, maybe there. Maybe here. Is that what he said? Here. Oh no, maybe there. No, maybe here. Ugh. Could the serpent perhaps be enticing us there?
Could it be?
In Brevi. That means we are being invited into the netherworld.
But the netherworld?
Nothing conclusive, however.
You've already taken the envelope, correct?
Yeah, sorry. Doesn't keep you get a secret or anything.
Professional force of habit. I tend to hold on to onto info I find. So you know why the envelope was behind the photo.
The pair was on Nomura-san's back, so the hiding place reflects that. Correct?
Hey, good guess. You got it.
What was in the envelope, by the way?
There were two envelopes. One was a map to the next location. The other was info on the Tenshu incident. I'll go ahead and hand this to the guide.
Found a clue. Gas mask has the envelopes.
Esteemed participants, I hope you've all enjoyed this location. A round of applause for Mr. Yamada Gas Mask, who was the first to find the envelope.
Get to the point. What did it say about the Tenshu incident anyway?
Oh, of course. Checking right now.
I really like those guys' sprites. They're really pretty.
Oh, forgot to tell you, I have the Tenshu incident envelope here on me.
Oi, what's the big idea, eh?
Seemed fair to me. I'm the one who found the envelope before anyone else. It's a scoop. I'm not just gonna give it away.
Is Tora okay with this?
Well, Mr. Gasmask did find the envelope first, and he did hand me the map to the next location.
The only meaning of this current location is that Dr. Kusaragi's false accusation spawned here. The wise thing to do would be simply head to the next one. Heh.
Let us take a 10-minute comfort break and head to the next spot. The next location is unknown to anyone, one of who knows occult secrets. Are you ready to head to the unknown?
Where the hell are we going? Oh, we're going after the break. All right, hold on. Dude, my nail's doing that thing again. I hate it. My nail like frays a little.
Kimura has been Kengo Nomura's ghost. Oh, Kimura has seen Kengo Nomura's ghost. Matsuda was Nomura's colleague. That snake drawn on the pedestal of the angel statue.
You haven't seen anything related to the netherworld so far.
Now let your guard down. No idea what could be coming. Busy on the phone?
I traded numbers with Kimura-san. We're friends now.
Jeez, we're on duty, you know. Anyway, let's check on the occult spots and do while we can. Our request for this case was to find out who the organizer is and what their goal is. Might help us to hone in on that if we pre-gather info on the next occult spot.
Right, on it.
All right, more social media research.
Let's get started.
I'll gather info on occult spots Nueno. Grab any keywords related to Netherworld's Nueno. All right, baby leap year. Since occult and dark are doing an Nueno tour, does that mean there are lots of occult spots in Nueno?
Shout out to my controller. I pulled the stick up out of habit. That's my bad. Not my controller's fault. I hate it when cables do this. I don't know if you can see it. Like, oh, whatever. Awesome! Me when my stick is stuck doing the. Little Bubba raising the roofs. Ah! Anyway. All right.
Is Nueno that kind of place?
I haven't really heard anything, but maybe it just wasn't on my radar.
We'll need to look up some place names to get more info.
Does that mean there are a lot of occult spots in Nueno?
All right. Looks like Nueno is one of the keywords.
Yep, we'll need that one.
Which keyword do I know? All right.
Spirit spot makes you think that some kind of cemetery. Makes you think of some kind of cemetery or prison. Don't think there are that many around here, though. I've heard that the dog at Saigo-san's statue and Kachiko from Shibuya are a pair of guardian dogs, and they guard the portals to an alternate demon world. Nueno's demon portal is an Edo castle. I read in Tsutomu Kisaragi's book that there's a gate inside the castle, but the high priest Tenkai sets up a barrier that keeps it closed. Also, Shinobazu Pond is a famous spirit spot. I'm gonna type like I'm in this game. Okay. So Shinobazu Pond is a famous spirit spot, though I think Ueno has more places considered power spots, like Kanonju Temple inside the park. I hear this park is tied to the Netherworld. I think it's Inari Shrine. Only those called upon can enter.
Netherworld? I wonder what that is.
Place that's hard to return from? Spec me up.
Netherworld seems like a keyword.
Makes sense, consider what we're looking for. Which keyword? Netherworld. On your way to power spots, by the way. On your way to power spots, be wary of four-way junctions. I heard the old lady at the crossroads can show up there.
Wait, four-way junctions? Crossroads? Aren't they like all over the place?
Ueno, one of the biggest demon portals in the world. If you guy, you will die on the spot. Use that for the investigation. I don't know, bro. I don't think that works. I don't know what it means when if you guy, they you. I'm assuming you meant if you die, they you will die on. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense either. I don't know what you were trying to say in the second sentence. I misspelled some words for the sake of the role play. There are plenty of old ladies at them. All right, we got a new urban myth. All right, old lady at the crossroads. There are a lot of old ladies in urban myths. There's Turbo Granny and the leg-selling grandma and many other haggard monstrosities. Today's entry into the Granny series is a particularly mysterious one, a particularly sinister one. The old lady at the crossroads appears as the sun begins to set. She calls out to the passing school children as they make their way home. What's your name, young man? If they answer, they will be dragged into a fourth dimension. The fourth dimension. You know, I haven't been to the fourth dimension. Can't imagine anything scarier than an old woman who drags you right into it. Guess what? She has an even more aggressive relative who shows up at 4 p.m. and immediately drags you into the fourth dimension with zero warning. At least the old lady has the decency to ask your name first. Anyway. They say that if you ride a boat on Shinobazu Pond, as a couple, you'll break up. But that is more likely because 99% of high school couples break up. I heard they built an underground military facility during the war that went unused, but is still around even today. What a dream. A World War II underground facility? Question mark? That is not a dream. A military facility? I think they're making tanks or something down there. I'm sorry, I think they're making tanks or something down there? I'd be curious as to how they'd get the tanks back above ground if so. Classes me up, baby!
The class reacted underground as well. Looks like underground passages can be considered otherworldly. Look into that. Search keyword underground. All right. Let's run it. All right. Nichiyo. Who was it that said Ueno's connected to the netherworld? Tsusumu Kisaragi? Dr. Kisaragi, popping up again. He's well known in this field. Apparently places with a lot of people passing through, like Ueno, tend to connect more easily to other dimensions or nether worlds. There are lots of old myths referring to roads, crossroads, intersections, and so on. Before Tsutomu Kisaragi died, he was supposedly planning to lead a project on Ueno and the netherworld. Shame that incident happened during it. Maybe the dark netherworld energy in Ueno was the real reason behind his suicide. There are a lot of netherworld places in Ueno, especially Shinobazu Pond. They say the pond itself is a portal. I saw something online the other day about an elevator in a multi-tenant building in Ueno leading to the netherworld, but I've been searching for ever since, and I can't seem to find that kind of website. That's the interdimensional elevator. Press the right buttons and they'll take you to the netherworld. Think it was a random elevator in a random Ueno building. There are versions with 10 plus 4s and 3 floors. If a woman suddenly gets in the elevator, that's it. Because that one wouldn't be human then. Okay, and there's probably some details in here, but let's look at the underground thing. Too many keywords. Underground, otherworld. There you go. Shaman potato. The underground often leads to netherworlds, especially in Japan. Why especially Japan? I wonder. Izanagi's visit to Yomi? I think Yomi is probably the first netherworld from Japanese myths. Omusubi Koruin is also about the netherworld. Those places are definitely underground. And in Alice in Wonderland, she ends up in a different dimension after jumping down a rabbit hole. Teacher, is Agatha in the Hollow Earth theory also considered another world? Basically, the underground equals another world. Be really careful when you go underground. Okay. Ueno and underground? I think that would work. Register keywords about the entrance to the netherworld. All right. There's a secret World War II base under Ueno. Secret base? That means it's still in use now? I doubt it. Slenderman Suits Official. Order made suits. I just realized that's the account name. During the war, military facilities were moved underground to protect them from air raids. And not just in Ueno. Tokyo has an underground passage called the Royal Underpass. It's used for a VIP evacuation around a nuclear shelter. Isn't this just common sense? If you walk in Ueno Park, the ground sometimes shakes even in the parts where there's no subway underneath. So that sound... The Slenderman, and he's cooking hot dogs on the stove? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the picture? That's like a... I don't know what that is, but it's like an archway. But no, he's making suits, man. He's making Slenderman suits. So that sound wasn't the subway, but a motor sound from an underground military facility. Even though no one's down there, the machines are still running. Think of underground Ueno. Doesn't it remind you of the Iron Barrier? Iron Barrier, isn't that about the Yamanote line? How is it shaped like a yin? How is it shaped like a yin and yang to protect Tokyo? Or how is it shaped like a? I'm ready like a question. My God, Trippy, are you okay? You seem loony today. I can easily destroy the Yamanote line because it's above ground. That's why they moved it underground, right? The Ueno underground is the vital point of the Iron Barrier because it's located in the northeast, the unlucky direction. At least that's what I read in Tsutomu Kisaragi's book. Vital point of the Iron Barrier. What happens if it's destroyed? Tokyo will be destroyed, lol? Yamanote line reminds me, I heard a ghost that appears at the exit of Ueno Station. Stations really have a lot of rumors. A ghost at an exit? Which one? What happens if you use the exit when it's there? It appears when you go through the exit into the station, maybe you'll never leave the station again. Passes me up. The clouds are reacting to stations. Lots of stories out there about lines connecting stations to the netherworld. Research time. Search keyword station. Now we need some less, a little bit more specificity. Okay, it is this one. I thought it was. I just wanted to check everything else. Exile from Sugisawa at anti-bullying. If we're talking about another worldly station, Kisaragi Station comes to mind. Tsutomu Kisaragi loved that station. Kisaragi Station, as in Tsutomu Kisaragi? Just a coincidence.
Like Discord. I'll give it a peek. Terrified, but I'll give it a peek. Slenderman cooking hot dogs on the stove.
I'm here at my grandmother's house, where I'm cat sitting for her while she's in the hospital.
The hell? I'll watch this after stream, and I'll DM you about it. There you go. Oh, what the heck? If I click out of the game, the background stops moving? Is that what I just saw? Nah, I'm insane. Yeah, watch out to stream. It's an adventure. Okay.
I've seen a picture of that online. It was found to be fake. Otherworldly stations like Suko.
Oh God, I hate these names. They're so hard to read for me.
Sukonomiya, Tsukinomiya. Yeah, otherworldly stations like Tsukinomiya, Yami, Sutaka, Itsuka, Amagataki. How many are there? Not over 100, right? They're the stations found by people who went and managed to get back. If we include those who didn't come back, it's gotta be well over 100. How do you manage to go to one? Do you just ride the train? There was one you could get to by riding the train without stopping from Akihabara station, but Tsutomu Kisaragi tried it a bunch and he said he never managed to get to it. Kisaragi station is the worst. It's the worst of them though, right? If you actually get off the train, you'll never make it back. So you'd think, but if you make it there, they say there's this spatio-temporal dude who'll help you get back. Spatio-temporal dude? This time it's not about how to get there, but how to get back out. Wait, why did I glasses it? I didn't mean to do that. Hey, you're somewhere. Nope, just maybe go look elsewhere? Yeah, I thought so. All right, spatio-temporal dude. Good news for people who have been dragged into the netherworld. If you're reading this, give me a shout. Great. If you still got your head screwed on, start looking for the spatio-temporal dude. Apparently he helps people who are lost in the netherworld get home. He just looks like a normal middle-aged man, so he won't be easy to find. There might even be several spatio-temporal dudes. That's still unconfirmed. Anyway, just make sure he knows that you're not supposed to be there. The spatio-temporal dude should be able to tell just by looking at you, so don't give up hope. Keep praying that you'll meet him. Just be warned, sometimes he can't help at all. It's rare, but it's all up to him. Okay. All right, that's enough detours. We need to start looking for clues because we have got a whole 0 out of 4. So let's start looking for shit. All right, so we're looking for... What am I looking for? Can the game tell me what I'm looking for again? I think I'm looking for... I don't know. Let's just look at stuff. What seems important? Maybe this. Project Anueno. So this is where Dr. Kisaragi was researching the netherworld. Because he was collecting info like what we're doing now. It's a live chat, I almost forgot. Oh, so is that an Asimbolt raid that I'm seeing at the top of my YouTube live stream chat window? Ayamogi? Crossroads are also related to other dimensions? Turning at crossroads can get you all kinds of lost. It's easy to forget where you came from. It's not an alternate dimension, that's just a bad sense of direction. Okay. Maybe this. The pond is a portal to the netherworld, so if we go in the water, we come out somewhere else? I've played that game. What are you talking about? Something on the other day about the elevator. Nah, let's try this. Oh, that is totally a thing. You tried to find a website you were browsing before, but it's totally gone. Yeah, totally. International elevator? Okay. Maybe this is important. Isn't that incredible? Located in a place like that? If it was that easy, so many people would have gone into the netherworlds by now. Found a clue, interdimensional elevator. Okay, okay. We probably don't need this. Yeah, there it is. Hi, Isabel. Welcome to Dweem. Hello, anyone else who's joining along in the raid. I really appreciate it. We're playing a game called Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I'll give you guys a quick rundown on what's happening in this game's episode. Basically, we are at an occultist convention slash tour slash I don't know. And basically we've like infiltrated it. We're actually investigators, urban myth busters. And we're trying to investigate some rumors revolving the disappearance of different people from like this tour. Like they attend the tour and then they disappear. They go missing. We discovered the possible existence of what is called the Netherworld, which is like hell, but you can go there by accident instead of dying. And we also discovered some information about a murder that happened in a park that we're currently in, that it will tie in somehow. I don't know, I've never played the game. There's a demo if you want to try it out. I think the game's pretty cool. I think it's pretty neat.
It's neato.
But I hope your stream was good.
Looking at Dweem.
Right now, we're looking for some evidence about the Netherworld. We got to find like 3 more clues, and then we can keep video gaming. They're called. Let's try this. I guess I should watch out when underground. So you're working on water pipes are all Netherworld explorers. Found a clue. Underground equals Netherworld. Okay, there's something in here I missed. Let's see. Let's see here. It's not a lie or rumor? To avoid air attacks, it does make sense if it's a real thing. Not just Ueno. Tokyo has an underground passage called the Royal Underpass. Royal Underpass? Someone makes my mouth water. There's no food court down there. The Nether Minecraft? Kinda, yeah. The ground shakes? That would mean something's down there. It's not just our imagination. Sounds necessarily no more sound. Running? A facility no one is using still has motors running. Eve. Get scared by the most random things. Train tracks forming yin and yang. That's so impressive. Just a theory. Let's see, what's this? Vital point about the iron barrier. What does that mean? Like a weak point? Found a clue. Iron barrier under Ueno. All right, we need one more clue. I don't think it's in here though. Maybe this. You think there really are that many of them? Possibilities are endless. Hunter Kisaragi tried multiple times. Someone had a lot of free time, or I guess it was just his job. Stage is worse than that. If you actually get off the train, you're never gonna make it back. Never coming back, scary. Not a real place you can even get to. Found a clue, otherworldly stations. Yes! Nice.
We did it.
Oh, what am I doing? Wrong button. There really are a lot of stories about the Netherworld. I'm starting to feel like there are portals everywhere. I'm still not sure what exactly the Netherworld is. Oh, we're turning up our vague stories of the Netherworld supposedly being there. There wasn't anything convincing about what happens if you do find yourself there. I was talking about a place out of this world from earlier. Not much for witnesses. If you get to the Netherworld, you'd just be stranded there, right? If that's not where we're heading now. Doubt if we go on the Netherworld safari. The organizer wouldn't want that liability. But how about the rumors of people going missing from this tour? Down. And this here is our next location. It's just a random building? Let's run down. Oh, plays the next spot. Yes, I will check again. Please be aware that this is just the entrance. Oh, it's an elevator. The key is this elevator's buttons. Beep, beep, bop. Aha! The secret combination of buttons takes us there. Oh, hell no.
I don't know if you can hear that. Oh, my freaking hands, man. Oh, I didn't hit the A button, I forgot.
Could this be the famed dimensional elevator?
Could it be?
What the hell?
We seem to be headed down beyond the existing floors.
B4.
Could this be? Behold, our next mystery spot, an abandoned facility deep underneath Ueno.
Wow. Where exactly are we?
Is this from back during the war? Huh? Wait. Oh no! The elevator, the button. It isn't responding.
What's up, Philip? Ah, nothing on my phone either.
No. Why is this happening?
We may be trapped underground.
We're in a regular basement. There should be stairs leading up somewhere. Dimensional elevators don't always take you to the netherworld.
Netherworld? This is the netherworld. We need to go back the way we came.
No. Nonsense. This couldn't possibly be.
Hey, you're the guide. Stop panicking and do something.
Isn't there a manual or something? For emergencies during the tour, I mean?
I've received nothing of the sort.
Yikes.
Hey, we're missing one. That Kimura chick is gone.
Huh?
Maybe she headed back up alone? I am neither liable nor accountable, you hear?
That's not the point.
We have a strange note of some kind. Taking a look. Deep beneath Ueno, the underworld, an ancient darkness looms in the realm of the living. To cross the river of mourning, seek the serpent's gold. Another quiz? It's part of the tour too. Me can't say for sure. I know absolutely nothing, like I said before.
Jasmine, what should we do?
Just keep calm.
But Kimura-san is gone. We need to find her now.
I don't know if this is the netherworld or where she might have gone. Elevator isn't moving, which means you can't go back the way we came. Our options are limited.
Can't go back. And if this is the netherworld, then
Hey, there's a puzzle here too. Could just be a part of the tour. If we solve it, maybe we'll get out? Sammy, we need to talk.
yes?
Underground. But as fortunate as this timing may seem, I think I'm going to actually call this stream here. Like, this seems like a really good spot to end, like, story wise. I know the Raiders I know that Ezra and Bolt friends came in just now, but I feel like I've done like 3 hours. I think this is a good enough amount. I don't want to play through the game too quick. But next time we're gonna discover the mysteries of the freaking underground. What the hell is happening here? Where did the little lady go? Now there's only 2 women here, man. What happened to the gender diversity? And more importantly, figure out how the hell to get to the netherworld and hopefully get out, and why people went missing. Maybe save people out of the netherworld too while we're at it. If the netherworld is real, maybe it's fake. Maybe it's just a bunch of trap doors and people are just falling. Things are not always as supernatural as they seem with this game. But if you guys did enjoy the stream and over Myth Dissolution Center, you should drop a like down below, because that's what the freaking like button's for, man. No, I didn't mean to want to talk. I don't want to talk to her. I'll close the game. It's fine. Anyway, but that's gonna be it for today's stream. Look, she's spooked out on the side of the screen. Look at her. She's so scared. That's what you're gonna look like after we start playing next stream. Oh my god. I'll be live again next week on Friday, same time, with some more Myth Dissolution Center. If you want to check out the previous streams, be my guest. I might start chaptering them up soon, in some way, just so you guys can watch them back. I don't know. But the VODs are in a playlist.
I'll be live again on Sunday for something. It might be the gold rotation if it's still going on. Splatoon, for some reason, loves making it so that anything cool only lasts on Saturdays. And I don't want to stream Saturdays. Stop it. Anyway, I'm done yapping. I'm probably going to get myself something to snack on because I'm feeling kind of famished, kind of hungry. A little hungry. Right here in the tum-tum. Anyway, I'm done talking like an idiot. If you came along on the raid, I do appreciate it. If you hung out for a little bit or a lot of it, I really appreciate it. Again, these aren't Splatoon streams, so usually they don't do as good. That's fine with me. I like playing the freaking game. But I appreciate anyone who decides to stick around and enjoy the games with me because they're good. Smile. Anyway, I'm done talking now. I'm gonna hit the end stream button. Yippee. I get this game out of my computer.